Next.
Fact or fiction?
This would be question number 4. Davante Adams is an upgrade for the Rams over Cooper Kupp. Gentlemen, I'm going to give this to Andrew first because having spent some time with that organization calling some of their games, let's give it to him. Go ahead, Andrew.
I'm going to say fact right now, and that is with nothing but love for Cooper Kupp, who I think is going to have a very good year in Seattle. It's just what they want to do with his offense, and I do think that Davante is going to unlock some stuff. Now, that has a lot to do with Matthew Stafford staying healthy. We saw how in Vegas, Jimmy Garoppolo and Davante were never on the same page. They have buried that hatchet. If this is a Jimmy Garoppolo season, then all bets are off. But, yeah, I think, Maverick, I know they are exceedingly excited for what Davante Adams can bring.
Gerard.
I'm going to say fiction. And the reason why I'm going to say fiction is Adams is a future Hall of Famer. No one's denying that. But has he gone places and made significant changes? Didn't happen with the Jets. Certainly didn't happen with the Raiders. And we think about him and Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay and granted, he still is a baller. I give him credit. But what Cooper did in a Rams uniform, that's going to be hard to duplicate. So I'm going to say fiction.
Tyvus.
I'm going to say fact. I mean, I know that Cooper Kupp, Triple Crown winner, the things that he did with the Rams, he was sensational with the Rams. I just think that it's some of the injuries that played a part, and he just isn't that guy that he once was. And Davante Adams, although he's getting older, he still has that ability to change games. You know, he had some moments last year with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Seven touchdowns last season as well. I think 800 yards receiving. I think that with Matthew Stafford, if Matthew Stafford does play, that's probably one of the best quarterbacks he's played with since Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. Yeah, I think he can still have a sensational season. I think for this season, yeah, Davante's an upgrade than Cooper Kupp for this season.
This is tough because I really, really, really like Cooper Kupp. I'm going to go with Davante Adams just on history and 6 Pro Bowls and 3 All-Pros. And, I mean, his receiving 11th. I mean, it's tough, though, because I love the way Cooper Kupp played for the Rams. So I'm going to give it to Davante Adams by nose. Next.
Fact or fiction?
The NFC West will get at least 2 teams in the playoffs this season. Gerard.
Fiction. Luckily, they can only get 1. I'm going with fiction. I don't think the Rams, one with Stafford being banged up, will even make it through the season. And I see the San Francisco 49ers being the premier team. No faith in whatsoever my man Darnold in Seattle. And I'm still not really a believer in Murray in Arizona. So fiction.
Tyvus.
Wow.
I don't know how we'll follow that up. Yeah. Just sing something.
All right, I'm going to go with fact. I'm going to say that they will have 2 teams that make it. Due to the fact that Tyvus Powell played for 2 organizations in the NFC West, and I believe in those 2 organizations this season, and that's the Seahawks and the 49ers. I think the 49ers turn it around. I think Kyle Shanahan is like one of those coaches that he does bad one year to where they don't make the playoffs, then the next year they make it to the NFC title game. So I think that this is a bounce-back year in a major way for the 49ers. And what Seattle has done, bringing in Cooper Kupp, getting Sam Darnold, I think that defense is going to be sensational. They do a really good job of getting free hitters on that blitz side, on the defensive side of the ball. Love their secondary. I think they'll make a lot of plays. So I'm going to say Seattle and 49ers.
Did you make any phone calls on this then? Or
I might have talked to a couple of guys over there. I got a little bit of inside information.
Andrew.
I'm going to say fiction, and I guess I'm going to have to do what Tyvus just did, which is go third person. I'm going to say the only team that makes the playoffs from this division is Andrew Siciliano's former Los Angeles Rams, because Tyvus just said Tyvus Powell played for 2 teams in the NFC West, so I'm just going to have to do what Tyvus does. From you, Dad, I learned it from you.
Just listening to you guys have swayed me, and I'm going to do the no. That's what I'll say on the NFC West getting 2 teams into the playoffs this season. Gentlemen, no winner this week. I didn't feel it. It was preseason. Let's ramp it up because we'll start keeping score during the regular season. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, Nathan Zagura. He's going to join us for our Browns Game Whip. You're listening to the Cleveland Browns Kickoff Show presented by Bally Bet on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Looking for a place to watch every Browns away game this season? MGM Northfield Park is the #1 place to catch all of the action. Get to the Neon Room for the official Browns away game watch parties. Enjoy special appearances by Browns alumni and mascots. Attendees have a chance to win club-level tickets and pre-game field passes to an upcoming Browns home game. Admission is free, but seating is limited, so come early. Find your fun at MGM Northfield Park, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Must be 21 or over to attend.
Chris Oldak here for my team over at Northeast Ohio Fence and Deck. Listen, I'm one of their satisfied customers. They've been doing this since 1981. They do it all. Aluminum, vinyl, custom wood, chain link fences. Don't forget the composite decks. The process is so simple. They'll come out, they'll take a measurement of whatever you need fenced in. From there, you'll talk through the different designs, the colors, the materials. And then for me, 2-day install, and it is beautiful. NEOFence.com. NEOFence.com is the website. Northeast Ohio Fence and Deck. Make an appointment today.
Hey Browns fans, when it comes to your health and well-being, Medical Mutual is your hometown health insurer. That's why we offer Ohioans high-quality health insurance plans with access to the hospitals and doctors you know and trust. Plus dental, vision, life and disability, and wellness plans to help you achieve and maintain your health. To learn more about individual, Medicare, and employer plans, visit medmutual.com. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Browns.
At Signature Imagewear, we're proud to partner with the Cleveland Browns and serve as the official uniform supplier of Huntington Bank Field. Whether you're on the field, in the boardroom, or serving customers every day, your brand deserves to stand out. From premium uniforms to fully customized apparel and merch, Signature Imagewear brings your identity to life. Your vision, your brand, your team, your signature. Visit signatureimagewear.com today and discover why leading organizations trust us to outfit their team on and off the field.
Browns fans, the 2025 season is here. Time to level up your game day experience with Vivid Seats, an official fan experience partner of your Cleveland Browns. Purchase your premium terrace package and score luxury seating, all-inclusive food and drink, club access, parking, team shop credit, and a pre-game field pass to watch warm-ups on the sideline. Head to vividseats.com/Browns today and use code BROWNSDAILY for 10% off up to $100 savings. Vivid Seats. This is how Browns fans experience it live.
Hey Browns fans, looking for one thing that doesn't require a lot of effort to get a big payoff? Well, look no further than Sugardale. Whether it's perfectly smoked bacon, a juicy ham, or a mouth-watering hot dog that gives you those stadium vibes, Sugardale's done the hard work for you. They know anything worth doing is worth doing right. So Sugardale expertly smokes, seasons, and cures their meats right here in Northeast Ohio. It's simple. Just head over to your local grocer, reach for the package with a red oval. Leave the hard work to Sugardale. Sugardale, the official hot dog and bacon of the Cleveland Browns.
Hi, it's Riz. Tony Grossi joins us weekdays, 10 a.m., The Really Big Show. Home of the Browns, 850 ESPN, Cleveland.
Hey, this is Grant Delpit.
Hey, this is Miles Garrett. This is Joel Batonio, and you're listening to the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network. University Hospitals is your hometown medical team and official healthcare provider of the Cleveland Browns.
The fans are coming into the stadium right now, Huntington Bank Field, starting to look a lot more orange and brown as the fans keep trickling in here. Again, we're about 35 minutes away from kickoff, and that means it is time for our Browns game whip. We bring back Nathan Zagura and Gerard Cherry for this. We will start with Nathan. Nathan, you get the all question to get things going. Which position on this Browns team is more concerning from a depth standpoint? Linebacker, wide receiver, cornerback, or none of the above, and why? Nathan.
I'll say cornerback, because at linebacker you feel good about who your starters are, and the same is true at wide receiver. I think that the question remains is who is our third cornerback? Who is our starter in a game where we're going to be in nickel almost exclusively against the Cincinnati Bengals and one of the best pass offenses in the NFL? And you look at this opening schedule, you need to have that third corner playing well and playing at a high level, and the Browns need to figure out who that is. So I'm concerned there. Outside of Greg Newsome and outside of Denzel Ward, there is not a proven commodity at all in the Browns secondary, and that makes me a little nervous.
All right, Nathan, here is your one-on-one question. What do you need to see today from our rookie quarterbacks in what hopefully will be their final game work for a while?
More of the same, more of what we've seen from them, and then cleaning up some of the things that they need to clean up. In the case of Dylan Gabriel, it's making sure he takes care of the football, right? Those are 2 turnovers. That's the only real knock you can have on what he did in that one. He was so efficient, operated the offense as well, so was so rhythmic, so anticipatory with his throwing, was accurate with the football. And then for Shedeur, it's, eliminate those plays where you're running around backwards. That's not going to work in the NFL. See some of the reads maybe that you didn't see in that first game, and then do the things that you did well. Great ball placement, great pocket poise, the ability to make plays in and out of structure. I loved what I saw from both of those guys. It confirmed what we saw that we liked about them on tape, and now you want to see them take that next step and clean up some of the things that were okay, we like this, we got to fix this. Now's an opportunity to show that you fixed this over the last couple of weeks.
All right, Nathan, thank you very much. We'll hear you before the top of the hour. The all question for Gerard. Which position on this Browns team is more concerning from a depth standpoint? Linebacker, wide receiver, cornerback, none of the above, or none of the above, and why?
I'm going to go along with Nathan on this one in that the cornerback position, and more so my concern is with the nickel situation and dime, because so many teams run 11 personnel. That's the easy access. That's the way in which you can take advantage of a defense if you are able to exploit that position player. So you can have a great pass rush, but if a guy finds himself wide open in the secondary, you're going to score points. So we have to shore that up. So right now, that's my concern.
Gerard, your one-on-one question. Name 2 players that were not on the team last year that have impressed you this training camp preseason.
I must say, I've been impressed with a lot of these rookies, but I'll highlight 2. Aiden Huntington. My man is a D tackle, can play some DN, but he is a special team specialist. He's out here balling, making tackles left and right, and dominating. I'm loving that. And then Gage Larverdan, quick, makes the first guy miss. Is contributing on special teams as well as on the offensive side of the ball as a receiver. Move guy, can do different things as well. I've been impressed by these 2 rookies, and I think they have a shot to make the squad, on not the practice squad, but the 53-man roster.
Ooh. Huntington's got to feel good every time he walks into the stadium when he sees his name all over the place, right? I mean, that's
right. He's like, this is meant to be.
Gerard, thank you. Have a good game. We appreciate you. All right, time now for the all question for Tyvis Ball. Which position on this Browns team is more concerning from a depth standpoint? Linebacker, wide receiver, cornerback, or none of the above, and why?
I so badly wanted to pick one of the other 2, but I just can't. I wanted to be different from Nathan and Gerard, but they're exactly right. It's the corner position. When you think of those 2 guys, Genu and Denzel, it's very concerning who that next guy is. We were so confident that Cam Mitchell could be that guy, but Cam Mitchell has given up a touchdown in each preseason game, and that's something that you just can't do. I do think that the fact that Genu has that flexibility of being able to play inside and outside can kind of help you figure out who that third corner is, whether he needs to be on the outside or if you need a guy inside. But today we'll be able to figure out if they need to go find somebody elsewhere or if they definitely got the guy on the roster.
Tyvis, for new Browns wide receiver Isaiah Bond, what is the biggest challenge in getting ready to play a game in only, 3 practices?
It's definitely game speed. That's in practice you won't be able to get that. You only get that by playing in the game. I was listening to Justin Jefferson talk about route running, when he came into the league, he thought route running was, I got to run these routes as fast as possible. I got to be going 100 miles an hour. And he said that's really not the case. It's about figuring out the correct tempo. And for a guy like Isaiah Bond, who's a burner, he has to realize, okay, maybe I don't need to run 100 miles an hour this route, because that's not going to get me open or that's going to mess up the timing. So for him, it's about timing and getting his rhythm for the NFL speed.
All right, speaking of timing, it's almost time to hear from the head coach, Kevin Stefanski, on his thoughts for this 3rd and final preseason game before the regular season opens in 2 weeks. Kevin Stefanski and our keys to the game are coming up next. You're listening to the Cleveland Browns Kickoff Show presented by Ballybet on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
We're here for the Browns and their backers. We're University Hospitals, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns. And we offer everyday primary care that helps keep football fans at their barking best. From dog checks to checkups, we're here for you. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today. Then say it with us.
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Woof, woof.
If you've dealt with water in your basement, you know what a headache it can be. Reliable Basement and Drain uses the latest tech to provide the right solution for your basement waterproofing needs. Your expert service for sewer repair and replacement, plumbing, water heaters, basement waterproofing, and drain cleanings, all backed by the best warranty in the business. Veteran-owned, Northeast Ohio strong, available 24/7. Call for a free estimate or book at reliabledrain.com. And remember, if another company did it, it's not reliable. Capital.
Need to tackle your next big project? Choose OhioCat for unbeatable construction equipment. From bulldozers to excavators, OhioCat delivers power, precision, and performance with the quality you expect. And with their one-stop rental shop, you get top-notch equipment without the long-term commitment. Whether it's a quick job or a major build, if you need it, OhioCat rents it. Visit OhioCat.com to explore equipment options and make your next project a success. OhioCat, the official equipment partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-In and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
Introducing ScaleCo Capital. Are you working for a company with untapped potential? Are you ready to take your business to the next level? Are you considering buying out your boss? With over 25 years of experience, ScaleCo has been dedicated to scaling small businesses across the Great Lakes region. Team up with ScaleCo today, the proud private equity partner of the Cleveland Browns. To learn more, visit scaleco.com. Scale your legacy. Find your successor. Buy out your boss. ScaleCo Capital.
This is the land, and we protect our own. That means the dogs. And the cats, too. At Embrace Pet Insurance, we help pet parents defend against surprise vet bills. From the dog pound to your backyard, Embrace has your back. Because whether your MVP has paws or pads, they deserve a strong defense. Embrace Pet Insurance, the official pet insurer of the Cleveland Browns. Call 800-EMBRACE or visit EmbracePetInsurance.com to get your free quote today.
Your favorite hosts like you've never seen them before. Follow, like, and subscribe to ESPN Cleveland's YouTube page for behind-the-scenes access.
Welcome to the Cleveland Browns Kickoff Show, presented by Ballybet Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Browns. Please bet responsibly. This is the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Oh, we're getting set for the game. Tyvis Powell reminded me he's so excited. 27 minutes until we get ready for kickoff between the Browns and the Rams here at Huntington Bank Field, the last of 3 preseason games where the Browns will try to make it 3 in a row. So Kevin Stefanski had to make some big decisions in this game, including letting his starters, most of them, go for the first 20 to 25 plays. And right now he sits down and talks with Andrew Siciliano. This is the final word.
You guys, you probably have some tough decisions coming up this weekend.
Yeah, they always are. It's never easy, and that's a good thing. They've made it very, very hard on Andrew and our organization to find that right mix of 53 players. It's a huge, huge challenge. We get to this moment, and as a coach, you look at all the improvement that these guys have made from day one to whatever day this is at, and it's hard to think that those guys may not be a part of it moving forward. But that's the game of football. That's what the rules are, but doesn't change the fact that I'm so appreciative of how hard these guys have worked.
I know you're appreciative as well. You talked about it a couple of days ago. Buki Watson, just a devastating injury for him. A guy who's been here from day one, happened on the practice field, and now I know he'll be part of it, but he's not going to play this year.
Yeah, really tough. Losing anybody for any amount of time is hard. When it's this season-ending injury, it's really, really hard. And I get to watch these guys put in the work every single day. And I get to watch guys that are here all off-season long. And Buki was in that category of just was here all the time, was in this building, and was working to get better. So I think he was poised to have a really big year. He will do nothing but work his butt off. He will be back. I have zero doubt about that. But I'm definitely disappointed for the young man.
2 more quick things. I know you're highly appreciative of Snoop Huntley. 2 consecutive weeks. He is a solo captain. Does he get a 3-peat?
Absolutely. Yeah, he made amends last week. He won the coin toss, so he's 1 for 1 in the coin toss. He doesn't get to call it as the home team. He won't call it, but looking for Snoop to get another win for us today at the coin toss.
Finally, did the family watch the News 5 TV broadcast and see they put up on the screen your high school yearbook photo and that page? Did they get a laugh?
They didn't tell me about it, so I'm assuming they didn't see it.
They had your yearbook quote.
Oh boy,
quoting Dave Matthews, "Don't burn the pig."
Hey man, it was a different time. The '90s was a different time.
Don't burn the pig though. That's a deep cut. That's a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
And with that, good luck today.
I appreciate you guys.
He loves music, by the way. He's a huge music fan. I was just having this conversation the other day with Tom Withers about it. If you want to have him not talk about football and start talking about music with him.
Don't burn the pig.
Don't burn the pig.
I got to listen to it. I
can see you downloaded it in about 5 minutes. Time for our Keys to the Game presented by Toyota. For all Toyota offers, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Tyvus Powell, give me the keys to the game.
I think the Browns have done an unbelievable job this preseason of eliminating a lot of those pre-snap penalties and playing clean, and I think they've done a really good job of getting takeaways. Now, I know last week they turned the ball over 2 times. They need to clean that up. Play clean, take care of the football, let that be the thing that takes you into the season. When you look at the defense, continue to keep the ball in front of you. There hasn't been too many explosive, deep passes down the field, so these corners will have every opportunity to try to stop that again today. I need to see them play clean in that aspect. And then on the offensive side of the ball, listen, there's a lot of guys running the running back room and the wide receiver room particularly. There are guys that's at the bottom that is scratching and clawing, is really close to who's going to make this team. Go out there and continue to make this decision very, very difficult.
How many guys do you think actually earn a job from today's game? It's an interesting question. I heard it earlier today, and I wanted to ask you the same one.
Not really. It doesn't happen a lot. I feel like at this point they do a really good job of looking at everything you've done up until this point. And if you go out there and make it a really good game, obviously we've seen guys play big in this game and they still didn't make this team, but they brought them back on practice squad. For me, I think that if you're a guy out here who's trying to make this organization, whether it's practice squad or a organization, it's big that you go out there and play big because last impressions is the best. People can't forget about the fact that you had a really, really good game.
All right, tough question. We got about 30 seconds here. One player you want to make the team, but you know is super close.
I like Gage.
Gage Larvin. Like that. I keep
Gage.
saying that over and over and over again. And how important special teams play will be for him today, right?
He needs to. If he's a gunner or something like that, and he goes down there and can force some fair catches or make a tackle on punt, that would be really, really big for him.
All right, Tyvus, take care of Jeff Phelps in the postgame show, as you always do.
I'll keep him awake.
Hey, we want to thank Jason Gibbs, Jax Gregory, Mac Robinson, Clay Weiss, and Ray Urich for all of your help today. You know who's coming up next. Andrew Siciliano, Nathan Zagura, Gerard Cherry. They will bring you the preseason matchup from Huntington Bank Field. It's the Browns and the Rams, and it's next on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
This has been the Cleveland Browns Kickoff Show, presented by Ballybet Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Browns. Please bet responsibly. Stay tuned. The call of the game is coming up next. This is the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Who says barbecue season is only in the summer? With all the variety Eckrich has to offer, you can enjoy your favorites all year round. With the best hot dogs and sausages, all under 200 calories, what's not to love? Turn your grill into the next 5-star restaurant with all of Eckrich smoked sausages being naturally hardwood smoked with real flavor and real smoke. With having 115 years of experience, they're sure once you try Eckrich, you won't go back. With all of their products being happily sold at your local discount drug mart, it won't be hard to start your 5-star cooking today. Quality you can taste in one bite.
Physicians Ambulance is the most advanced private ambulance company in Northern Ohio. With 8 locations, including Cleveland, Elyria, Kent, Ashland, Warren, Worcester, Youngstown, and Chardon, Physicians Ambulance is 3rd-generation family-owned, providing advanced life support, basic life support, and critical care transport for hospitals, nursing homes, all Cleveland professional sports teams, area universities, and Cleveland's largest health network. Physicians Ambulance has been redefining pre-hospital emergency care since 1958. Find out more at physiciansambulance.com. Cleveland-born, Ohio-bred.
Are you ready to join a community of goal-getters? At the University of Akron, our students are connected, career-ready, and built to lead. Here, hard work meets real opportunity, mentorship abounds, and ambition is met with a yes. Through the university's partnership with the Cleveland Browns, students have exclusive access to industry drivers and unique experiences. This is your moment. Visit uakron.edu/visit to learn more. The University of Akron. Find your yes.
What?
Hi, gang. Riz here. You've heard me talk about Dr. Mickley and the fine folks at Beechwood Dental for years, and now that exceptional care is available in Medina. Beechwood Dental of North Royalton has merged into Medina Dental, giving you the same comfort, quality, and care. Conveniently located, Route 18, just west of I-71. If it's been a while, or you're simply ready for a better dental experience, Medina Dental is ready for you. Now accepting new patients. Scheduled today at MedinaDentalOH.com.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx users are compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance. We're here for professional footballers and striving student athletes. We're University Hospitals Drusinski Sports Medicine Institute, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns, and we're here for you. Our team of sports medicine experts offer everything from proactive injury prevention to advanced treatment and rehabilitation to help every athlete, from peewees to the pros, get back on the field. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Wow, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
On game day, there's nothing like tailgating, touchdowns, and Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cool, refreshing, and a 5%
to get in the locker room, to get used to that game day feel for week 1 in 2 weeks?
Heck, even for me, it was fun driving down the shores of Lake Erie and saying I'm coming back to the stadium. And it was an exciting feeling. And I think for these players, this is your home stadium. This is an opportunity to experience that. Get ready. Obviously, we're going to be here through 2028. And then in 2029, the new Huntington Bank Field down in Brook Park. The Dome's going to be incredible. But it was fun to kind of get that vibe. And I can't wait for 2 weeks when you look over the Muni lot is rocking. Oh, baby, it's going to be great.
Absolutely. Also going to be great to see the Browns get out of here with a 3-0 preseason. That's coming up next. Browns, Rams, the preseason finale. After this on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Are you looking for a way to spend quality time with your cat while keeping them hydrated? Inaba Churu, the world's #1 wet cat treat, is the perfect solution. Made from high-quality ingredients like real chicken and wild-caught tuna, Churu is a high-moisture, low-calorie treat designed to be fed by hand to create a stronger bond between pet parents and their cats. Find Churu products online at inabafoods.com or pick them up today at your local discount drug mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Browns.
I'm right now for my team at Ganley Buick GMC. Celebrate back-to-school sale at Ganley Buick GMC all month long. You can lease a 2026 Buick Encore GX starting at $238 a month with $2,995 due at signing, or you can sign and drive for just $333. Your GX comes with a giant 19-inch display, heated seats, and steering wheel, and the same 5-star safety rating you've come to expect from Buick. Visit GanleyBuickGMC.com if you want to check out their current inventory and their lowest sale prices in town. Experience the new Buick. Includes 10,000 miles per year, plus tax, title, and doc fee with approved credit.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. But wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Cleveland Clips American-made steel touches every part of our lives. It's the steel in automobiles moving us around town, the washer and dryer at home, the kitchen appliances to prepare and cook our food, the electrical grid that powers our electronics, the railways to transport goods. Cliff Steel is stronger and more sustainable than ever due to their innovation and leading-edge technology. Cliffs is America's iron and steel leader. To learn more, visit cliffsteel.com.
Hey, Browns fans, the Browns Kickoff Tailgate is back and better now at 2 Meyer locations. Monday, August 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meyer in Richmond Heights, and Wednesday, August 27th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meyer in Medina. You'll enjoy tailgate games, hang out with team mascot Chomps, interact with Browns alumni, and check out fantastic products from our Browns partners to gear up for the 2025 season. Monday, August 25th, Meyer in Richmond Heights. Wednesday, August 27th, Meyer in Medina. Learn more at browns.com/tailgate. See you there.
The same AI-powered technology that helps Browns fans move through security efficiently at Huntington Bank Field is also available for Cleveland area schools, hospitals, and workplaces. Evolve Technology, official partner of the Cleveland Browns, helps identify potential threats and create safer experiences at football games and wherever people gather. Visit Huntington Bank Field to experience Evolve Live or check out evolve.com for more information. That's EVOLV.com.
Snoop. For the third consecutive game this summer, Snoop Huntley is alone at midfield as the Browns' only captain. Brad Allen is our referee today.
Welcome to preseason week 3. Our coin today, tails and heads. I need your option, heads or tails? Tails. The call is tails. And it is tails. You're going to receive in which direction will you kick? All right, turn it around. Los Angeles will receive. Good luck.
So all 3 times, Kevin Stefanski loves him some Snoop Huntley. You see Kevin on the News 5 broadcast smiling there on the sideline. He wanted to give Snoop another chance, Nathan, to go out there and be the solo captain. Browns lose the coin toss, and they will be kicking off to start this one.
Yeah, and I love we're seeing Jerry Jeudy, Joe Flacco on the sideline on that broadcast. Judy's got his shades on. He's ready to go again. I think these starters, you hit the nail on the head in the open. Let's get one good drive. Let's go down the field. Let's score, and let's get them out of here.
Yeah. Let's get them out of here. I have also heard 15 to 25 plays. Maybe they march down the field twice and score. Ideally, any drive with the starters on the field today, they're putting points on the scoreboard. The Rams are not playing their ones. They're not playing their twos. The majority of players today in all blue, which is a rare uniform combination for the Rams. They call it royal. Royal and royal, blue jerseys and blue pants. The majority of these players are destined for the practice squad. They've only worn this combination 4 times.
I would expect you to have it. It's a nice-looking combination.
I think it's great. Most people in the organization don't like it.
Monochromatic, all white against all blue, and a Browns defense that gave up 88 total yards last week. 88 to the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see if they can put another display like that forward today.
Let's see. On a sunshiny day, 77 degrees, a little bit of humidity, not much, and we are ready for preseason game number 3 with Dustin Hopkins with the short approach and the kickoff. Taken 3 yards deep in the end zone and a knee from Cody Schrader, the Rams running back. A little pushing and shoving there as well as we get a touchback.
Well, yeah, and Dustin Hopkins clearly did not want to kick that ball in the end zone, immediately smacked his helmet after that, and he's in a little bit of a competition here, so every little thing matters because, folks, this is 2025. You know what that means? The ball's going to be placed at the 35-yard line when you kick it into the end zone in the air. Their goal was to eliminate that from happening, and it happens here on the opening kickoff for the first time this preseason.
We have Wright, Graham, Collins, and McGuire starting on the defensive line for the Browns. We'll give you the rest after this snap. With Hunter, Jarquez Hunter, the rookie from Auburn, taking the handoff from Dresser Wynn, running up the middle and getting more than 5 yards. Dom Jones, undrafted rookie free agent corner out of Colorado State, makes the tackle, but not before a gain of 6.
And you don't want to see that. This is our top line. Obviously, no Myles Garrett out there, but that was too easy. Too big of a hole up the middle right now. The Browns in their nickel with Miles Harden in the slot. Only 2 linebackers, Schlesinger and Bush, out there.
And so now, Dresser Wynn from Tennessee. Martin has it near hash, 2nd and 4 from the 41-yard line. Drake Stoops in motion, and the give to Hunter again, this time a little bit better from the Browns front. Devin Bush up to fill the hole. Gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and 1 here as the Browns defense trying to force a 3-and-out ball at the 44.
Yeah, good job by Devin Bush. He had 74 tackles a year ago. 2nd year in the system, feels much more comfortable. And also, that was a great job by Dom Jones coming in from his cornerback position and showing a willingness to stick his nose in there, make a tackle, bringing up this 3rd and short.
Benedictines, Jerome Baker checks in. 3rd and 1. Browns trying to get off the field here. Dresser Wynn from the near hash under center. Browns showing blitz, ball bobble to the line. Pre-snap penalty, and that's going to be on the Rams. Back them up 5.
Seemed like false start. Offense. Everyone but the snapper. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That is a hilarious call, and the funny thing about that is that everybody but the snapper actually was on the same page. The quarterback was pulling out. The offensive line, they were all moving. The center forgot to snap the ball. So I know he wasn't offsides, but that's really his penalty and not the rest of the team.
Okay, well, it'll make it a 3rd and 6 now as Hunter is the back, and Dresser Wynn's going to go for the Rams from shotgun here. Browns defense trying to get off the field. And he's hit as he throws. Carson Schlesinger drills Dresser Wynn, and that ball falls incomplete in front of the Rams sideline. 4th down.
The shortest path to the quarterback is directly over center right there. And when the center moves and says, why don't you just run right to the quarterback, it becomes even easier. Carson Schlesinger was unblocked. Dresser Wynn had no chance right there.
And Wynn wanted a flag, doesn't get the flag, and instead it is punt time here as Ethan Evans is out, and DeAndre Carter, the veteran free agent signee of the offseason, is back for his first action. He's going to field at the 12, up the numbers to the 20. Carter stays on his feet, hit, and stumbles forward to the 23-yard line. Tackle there by Tanner Engel. And here come Joe Flacco and the Browns. He won the job at 40 years old. Flacco, one of 4 quarterbacks vying for that number 1 spot. And the man who took the Browns to the playoffs in 2023 gets a warm ovation from the fans at Huntington Bank.
Number 66 is an eligible receiver. 66 is eligible.
Aiden Huntington.
Aiden Huntington, let's go.
Aiden Huntington.
The more you can do. I love that kid.
Lines up wing to the left. And he goes in motion. Flacco on first down, heads and hands to Dylan Sampson, who runs over the left side. And the rookie out of Tennessee, the fourth-round pick, gets a couple of yards. They bring him down on the 27-yard line. Charles Woods, the former Michigan corner, with the tackle, gain of 3.
Aiden Huntington comes in that short motion right up the middle and knocks Bill Norton, who's 6'6", 335, the nose tackle, back about 3 yards. They are going to love that in the film room.
Officially 2nd and 6. Browns on their own 28-yard line. Flacco out of the shotgun. Njoku in motion, right to left. Sampson the back. Flacco the snap, looking left, gets it out quickly. Jerry Jeudy sliding, and he cannot hang on in front of the Browns bench. Incomplete at 32, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, quick throw there from Flacco. A little probably lower than he wanted, but one absolutely Jerry Jeudy should catch. Now, it's interesting note, this is just maybe a peek to Cincinnati, but 1st and 2nd down, Dylan Sampson. 3rd down, here comes Jerome Ford, who's been a very effective pass catcher, 81 catches in his career, but also a good pass protector, as the Browns got to get to the chains here to keep this drive alive.
Browns starting O-line, other than Bitonio, it's Zach Zinner, left guard. Larvdan in motion, twins to the right. Flacco 3rd down, pats the ball, waiting, throwing. Njoku catches, and he reaches for the first down. He's going to be shy, can't get there. Tony Fields, the former Brown, makes the tackle, and the Browns go 3 and out.
Now that's one where you wish it was the old hook and ladder, because if he could have pitched that to Jerome Ford, he might still be running into the end zone there, but not the start that you wanted to see from the Browns offense there. 3 and out against the backups of the Rams, and it goes back to that 2nd down play. Should have been an easy layup there. Incomplete. It's the ball a little underthrown, but still should have been caught by Jerry Jeudy.
So Corey Bojorquez comes out to punt, and Drake Stoops, son of the legendary Oklahoma coach, stands on the far side of the field at the 20. It's a good punt by Bojorquez. Stoops back it up. He lets it bounce on the 1, and it takes a Browns bounce. Oh, what a punt by Corey Bojorquez, and the Browns will down it inside the 5 at the 4. Caden Davis falls on it after a booming punt to pin the Rams. Offense does nothing, special teams not bad. We are scoreless early on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Star 102.
When life is loud, let us be your feel-good filter.
Cleveland's feel-good favorite. Star 102.
In the car, while you work, or winding down.
Cleveland's feel-good favorite. Star 102.
We are Neomed, Northeast Ohio Medical University, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns. More than 4,000 of our graduates work at the most prestigious healthcare systems across Ohio, in Cleveland, Akron, Canton, and Youngstown. Our alumni are from Ohio and for Ohio. Neomed doctors live here, work here, change lives for the better here in Ohio. Is your doctor a Neomed doctor? Learn more at neomed.edu.
Looking for a place to watch every Browns away game this season? MGM Northfield Park is the #1 place to catch all of the action. Get to the Neon Room for the official Browns away game watch parties. Enjoy special appearances by Browns alumni and mascots. Attendees have a chance to win club-level tickets and pre-game field passes to an upcoming Browns home game. Admission is free, but seating is limited, so come early. Find your fun at MGM Northfield Park, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Must be 21 or over to attend. This season, bring championship color to your home turf with Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Browns. Whether you're cheering on your team in the family room or refreshing the playroom, Sherwin-Williams has got over 1,700 colors to match your game day energy. From kickoff to final whistle, trust the pros who know paint, because great coverage isn't just for cornerbacks. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store today.
Browns fans, it's Nick Wilson. Talk about the game on your ride home. The afternoon drive, weekdays at 2, 192.3 The Fan.
Corey Bojorquez against his former team, a 62-yard punt.
He's a wizard.
The Rams at the 5.
He's a wizard. That ball went 75 yards in the air and bounced back like a tour pro hitting a lob wedge. Incredible.
No score, 11:51 remaining in the first. Rams second possession. Wynn hands to Hunter, who runs up the middle for maybe a yard. Ronnie Hickman up at the line, the first to hit the rookie back out of Auburn in the backfield. Browns defense has done the job. Browns offense goes 3 and out. You hate to see that to open this one up, but Bojorquez with a great punt. Gerard Cherry on the sideline, Nathan Zagura to my right. My name is Andrew Siciliano. The sun is out here at Huntington Bank Field. 77 degrees. Humidity's coming out as well. 2 yards officially on first down. From the far hash, Hunter under center. And he rolls out. Chased by McGuire in the end zone. Hit as he throws. Ball up into the air. Almost intercepted. Miles Harden had it in his hands, and he could not hang on the sideline. McGuire with pressure. That was a room service interception.
I mean, that was handed to him on a platter. To your point, exactly right there. Great job by Devin Bush recognizing the boot and the cross. Jason Tarver right now telling him what a great job that was on the sideline. But Miles Harden, you're trying to say, I need to start. When they throw you the ball, you got to catch it. But as they say, Andrew, sometimes that's why they play defense.
That's why they play defense. Miles Harden had a nice pick in Philadelphia during the joint practice a week ago. Crowd gets loud, 3rd and 8, Wynn to throw, under pressure, in the end zone. He is hit. He is down. Mason Graham has it. Is it a safety? Nope. They're going to say, with Alex right there as well, that Wynn got out of the end zone right at the goal line.
Alex Wright is having a heck of a start to this preseason. That's his second sack. He goes right around the right end, gets Wynn, throws him into Mason Graham, who barely gets the ball out. Wynn does of the end zone, but Alex Wright, 2 sacks already this preseason. It's a guy a couple of years ago finished the season with a sack in 5 straight games. They're counting on him, and he looks to be good, ready to roll opposite Myles Garrett.
And now Ethan Evans will punt for the back of his end zone. Heels on the end line with DeAndre Carter set to return. It's a high and short kick. Carter's going to field to the Browns' 46-yard line, has blockers, works to the sideline. He gets by the first man and then gets hit going out of bounds. A little late for my liking, but he gets a decent return. The Browns are going to set up here in plus territory at the 43 after a 10-yard return. 10:13 remaining first quarter. No score on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns radio network.
Keep your summer fun going in a new Toyota RAV4, America's best-selling SUV. Now through September 2nd, get 4.99 APR financing on a new 25 RAV4 or 5.99 on RAV4 Hybrid. Excludes plug-ins. Or lease a gas-powered RAV4 LE for $309 a month for 36 months with $36.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
The future of recycling is now, and Rumpke Waste and Recycling, the recycling leader, has invested over $100 million to build North America's largest, most technologically advanced recycling center right here in Ohio. A one-of-a-kind facility that can process 250,000 tons of material annually from over 50 Ohio counties. This helps feed the circular economy by supplying Ohio companies with the material you place into your bins to good use. Find out how you can do your part by recycling more. Visit Rumpke.com today.
Hey, Browns fans, does your furry friend have what it takes to beat out the competition? Enter the Dog Dash Sweepstakes presented by Milkbone for a chance to have your pup compete in the annual dog races during halftime of the Browns-Dolphins game on October 19th. Grand prize includes 2 season tickets for the 2026 season and Milkbone for a year. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/Milkbone to enter and check out more from Milkbone at your local grocery or pet supply store. Milkbone, official pet treat partner of the Cleveland Browns.
And the quest for a good night's rest, bigger figures get left behind because the world doesn't cater to those born for big living. That's why Big Fig has one purpose, to give forgotten sleepers the rest they deserve. Work crafted right here in Cleveland with 50% more individually wrapped coils, superior edge support, and a weight capacity of 1,100 pounds. No sagging on our watch, ever. Backed by a lifetime warranty, Big Fig, the mattress made for more.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
Big Fig, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Cuts will be made around the NFL while you work on Tuesday. Follow the roster moves on the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
Hey, fans, take the Brownies with you with your Cleveland Browns debit MasterCard from Huntington Bank. That's how you get more from money. Get started today at Huntington.com. Browns open on the 44 of the Rams, plus territory. Flacco under center, 12 personnel. Fannon's on the field, and Ford is the lone setback. Flacco, straight drop, looks left, swings it out to the left flat, caught by Ford. 45, lowers the shoulder, gets to the 40, modest gain. Nothing much on first down, maybe 3 yards with Brennan Jackson on the tackle. Browns went 3 and out on their opening drive. The Browns defense has looked great, 2 3 and outs. Like to see that now from the offense.
Yeah, the defense looked like varsity against the freshmen, which is what it's supposed to look like. Offense needs to get into a rhythm here. Quick check down to Jerome Ford for 4 yards to get in a little bit of a better start. This is where you were last time, 2nd and 6. Isaiah Bond, by the way, was in on that last play. This could be an opportunity from the 40. Let's see that kid run.
It's officially 2nd and 6, just shy of the 40. Browns at 2 tight ends out there, Fannin as well. Now Bond in motion to the right, give to Ford, gets around the left end, has a first down, 35-30. Jerome Ford lowers his shoulder. Nice run and a powerful finish out of bounds through Tony Fields. That is a Browns first down. They're going to spot it at the 29-yard line, a gain of 11.
Yeah, one of the things the Browns like about Harold Fannin, not just his ability as a pass catcher, but right there took on Deshaun Johnson, a 280-pounder, and sealed that outside edge right there, allowing the bounce. That may have gotten away with a little bit of hold there, but that's okay. And it's a first down for the Browns.
Brendan Bates checks in. Browns again with 12 personnel. Now Fannin is the up back in front of Ford. From the 29, Flacco under center. Far hash takes and turns and gives to Ford, running behind Fannin. And Ford, before he gets stood up and they blow it dead, gets 3 yards, just shy of the 26.
There's run behind Fannin. They pulled Wyatt Teller from the right side as well, who just got a hat on a hat against Tony Fields. They exchanged some pleasantries, and I mean that in the most genuine sense. Exchanged some pleasantries right there after that run. 2nd and 7 here, and this has been a drive where, other than that swing pass, the Browns getting that going with Jerome Ford. And Ford, guy a couple of years ago, 1,132 total yards, 9 touchdowns back in 23 when Joe Flacco was his quarterback.
Absolutely. Sampson now into the game. The rookie out of Tennessee is the back. 2nd and 7. Throw right. Larvidan trying to set up the screen, and there's nowhere to go because Woods blew it up, got in the backfield, and got him around the ankles. And they're going to back up a little bit. They're set up after the loss of 2, a 3rd and long now, a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, you take over in their territory right now, and you're in a position where you're still looking at a 40-plus yard field goal if you can't convert. Caden Davis, he's been good this preseason. He's got 6 catches, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns, misses the block there, and turns what should have been a good play into a negative.
Davis alone to the right, Sampson in the backfield, thrashing Deontay Johnson to the left. Flacco shotgun, 3rd and 9, looking left, slings left. It is caught by Sampson. He bounces off the tackle, stays on his feet, and Sampson has a first down across the 20 and tackled at the 15. And the Rams defender is slow to get up after that huge hit. It's Charles Woods.
You could hear that one up here, but more concerning to me is that Ethan Posick is down for the Cleveland Browns, and the trainers are attending him. Luke Whippler, who has played very well this preseason, 43 pass blocking snaps, not a single pressure allowed. But you don't want to see any injuries to your stars. That's why you wanted that one good drive, get him out here. Now Posick is down.
And Wyatt Teller is down on a knee as well. As they tend to Ethan Posick. We'll get an update when we can. Step aside, no score, first quarter. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
NJM Insurance always shows up for their policyholders, and they're giving you the chance to show up for the Browns in Pittsburgh with the Road Dog Sweepstakes. Enter now, and you could score 2 tickets to this divisional matchup on October the 12th, plus free gas and gift cards to fuel your fandom. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/NJM to enter and view the official rules. No jingles or mascots, just great insurance. NJM, auto, home, and renters. Proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Progressive knows there's so many great things about being a sports fan. Like scoring the company box seats. How great is that? Trick plays that actually work. Prevent defense when your team is winning by a lot. And even more preventative prevent defense as they're hanging on by a thread. And of course, saving money when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. That's pretty great. Just like trick plays that actually work.
Yeah, but how often does that happen?
Complaining about sports? Not so great. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
We're here for the Browns and their backers. We're University Hospitals, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns. And we offer everyday primary care that helps keep football fans at their barking best. From dog checks to checkups, we're here for you. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today. Then say it with us.
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Woof, woof.
Popsicles, sprinklers, a cool breeze. Talk about refreshing. You know what else is refreshing this summer? A brand new phone with Verizon. Yep, get a new phone on any plan with Select Phone Trade-In and My Plan. And lock down a low price for 3 years on any plan with My Plan. This is a deal for everyone, whether you're a new or existing customer. Swing by Verizon today for our best phone deals. 3-year price guarantee applies to then current base monthly rate only. Additional terms and conditions apply for all offers.
When breaking Browns news happens, it happens here first. This is the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
First down for the Browns on the Rams 14-yard line. I formation. Sampson and Fannin. Flacco gives to Sampson. Hit in the backfield, breaks the tackle, and then gets stood up at the line of scrimmage for no gain. All right, bad news. Ethan Posick is in the blue medical tank. Good news. Posick was able to get up and walk there, Ethan. You're Nathan. That was Ethan in the 10 under his own power.
I just did that Alonzo Mourning gif. At first you're like, bad news, and they're good. Oh, okay, all right, how about it? Well, hopefully he is going to be okay, but walked off under his own power. But right now, this Browns offensive line, not controlling the line of scrimmage the way I would like to see against the backups of the Rams.
Towards the back, and Flacco is from shotgun. On second down, Flacco to throw, cutting into the end zone. Harold Fannin, touchdown! The pride of Canton McKinley. And Bowling Green is in the end zone for the first time at home as a Cleveland Brown.
It's going to be the first of many. And you talk about the chess piece. That's what you call him, the queen. Where was he lined up there? He was split out to the right. The Browns had trips to the left. He was alone to the right. Ran a post that bang 8. For those of you watching that America's Team documentary that Michael Irvin, the playmaker, made famous, what a ball from Flacco. Harold Fannin. He really could be our number 2 receiver this year. I mean, that's how good he is running routes, and a nice touchdown there. Good job by the offense to finish that drive.
And now the extra point from the Bojorquez hold for Dustin Hopkins. Hold is down. The kick is up, and it is through the uprights. And good. 2 drives for the Browns offense. The first goes 3 and out. The second into the end zone. The Browns lead 7-0. First quarter, 6:29 remaining. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Hey, Browns fans, you'll be back at Huntington Bank Field cheering on your team before you know it. And when it's time to get tickets, Ticketmaster's got the lockdown on coverage. As the official ticket marketplace of the Browns and the NFL, Ticketmaster is the only place where you'll find 100% verified tickets. With their interactive seat map and view from seat feature, Ticketmaster helps you find your perfect seat. All Ticketmaster tickets are mobile, and if your plans change, you have the flexibility to sell your seats to another fan. Download the Ticketmaster app today so you're ready when tickets go on sale.
From the daily driver, a heavy hauler, to a high-end auto investment, the Sarshone Auto Group is one of Northeast Ohio's leaders. With 6 locations, Sarshone Ford in Alliance and Randolph, Sarshone Chevrolet in Randolph and Garrettsville, Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, and the Sarshone Auto Gallery in North Canton. The Sarshone Auto Group. Find out more at sarshone.com, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Since 1909, Nichols Bakery has been providing fresh, delicious, quality baked goods to Ohio families. From breads and buns to sweet goods, Nichols Bakery has just what you need to get ready for the game or any meal. Stop by your nearest Discount Drug Mart and pick up fresh Nickel breads, buns, and other Nichols Bakery products today.
Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. You'll find everything you need.
Excitement begins at MGM Northfield Park, featuring 200,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor gaming space. Over 1,600 games to choose from. So take a seat at your favorite VLT machine for the ultimate experience. Plus, enjoy world-class dining at one of their 4 restaurants. Experience year-round live harness racing and see the biggest stars in center stage, the 1,800-seat concert venue. Find your fun at MGM Northfield Park.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi, Browns fans. This is head coach Kevin Stefanski. Your radio home for Cleveland Browns football is Cleveland Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan.
Flacco to Fannin for the 15-yard touchdown, 7 plays, 44 yards, ate up 344. Brown scoring drive brought to you by Bally Bet. Bring more fun to your fandom with the Bally Bet Sportsbook app. Download today and get $50 in bonus bets when you place your first wager of $10 or more. Bally Bet, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Browns. 6:29 remaining. Browns up 7-0. Short kickoff here for Dustin Hopkins, taken by Presley, far sideline. Aiden Huntington, first man down there, as always. Eventually Jerome Baker as well. Alex Wright, and the tackle inside the 15-yard line. Hey, Gerard, how did Ethan Posick look going to the locker room?
He didn't look like a happy camper, that's for sure, but he walked off with his own power with a grimace on his face. But here's the thing, guys. Though it's the third preseason game, and we know it doesn't count, you got a sample size of what success looks like for the Cleveland Browns in the 2025-26 campaign, and that you want to play complementary football, and we certainly saw it on that drive and what the offense, special teams, and the defense was able to do.
Absolutely. Drop brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns. The Browns' first-team defense still out there has held the Rams to 5 yards on 2 possessions, yet to get a first down, and now a pre-snap whistle, and they're likely back it up 5. A delay of game to start this
prior to the expiration of the play clock. There's a charge timeout. Los Angeles, they're first. It will be 30 seconds.
Brad Allen's our referee. Sean McVay burns his first timeout.
Yeah, talking about that complimentary football, it was a great defensive stand after the Bajorquez 62-yard punt to the 5. You get a sack at the goal line, short field, you convert it. That's each phase contributing right there for the Browns. Now that first-team defense, they're out there, and again, they've got good field position. Why? Special teams. How about Aiden Huntington?
Yeah.
Big number 66, 281 pounds. Got a chance to interview him this week. I couldn't love this kid anymore. Honest to God, I had tears in my eyes after about 13 minutes talking to him. I want him to make this team, and I think he's put himself in a position. We've seen him on defense, offense, special teams. He can do it all.
It is first down for the Rams as they hand to Hunter, the rookie out of Auburn, going up the middle for maybe 5 yards. Back to the 20-yard line. Mason Graham on the tackle. Also on special teams, want to give credit. I said Baker wasn't 17, it was 37. It was Dom Jones down there on special teams on that kickoff coverage. He is a name to watch here as the Browns look for that 4th or 5th or maybe even 3rd corner for that matter, the rookie out of Colorado State. Ethan Posick in the locker room has a knee injury, the team says, and will not return. 2nd and 6 for the Rams. Covey in motion, twins to the left, shotgun with Hunter the back, and Wynn gives to Hunter, hit in the backfield immediately and thrown down at the line of scrimmage, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Malik Collins shot the gap and wrestled him down.
Yeah, right at the 2 defensive tackles, and what Mason Graham did really well was he actually ate 2 blocks there. Collins ripped through and made the tackle in the backfield. So far, it sets up another 3rd down. And one time we had Isaiah McGuire get home, we've had Schlesinger get home, and we've had Alex Wright get home to either force throwaways or get a sack right now. This could be a handoff here for the Rams.
3rd and 6 for the Rams, 3rd possession, yet to get a first down from their own 20. Hunter the back, and Wynn seems to be changing this one at the line. And you're right, he's got to hand it off, and he's drilled by McGuire in the backfield. Have a day. Isaiah McGuire drops Hunter for the 1-yard loss. There is a flag, and it's 4th down. And I think this is going to be on McGuire for the celebration. Had his finger under his nose there. Celebration.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 57, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
They're looking at that. That is a point of emphasis. Get used to it this year. The Browns force the 3-and-out, but the defense stays on the field.
First of all, ridiculous. These are grown men. Let's let them have some fun
I agree
here.
with
Second
you.
of all,
what are we doing?
What are we doing?
I'm all for sportsmanship, but come on. Did you see a throat slash?
No.
Did you see guns?
I didn't see anything. I saw him kind of low walking.
But the nose under the finger is on the list of things you're not supposed to do. I know that sounds so silly, but that is the case. From the 35, first down. Rams keep the football, almost intercepted. Devin Bush, great job there, knocking it away, intended for Stoops at the 40. That is, and I'm not kidding, on the list that the NFL does not want you to do.
That's when people say, why the NFL's the no fun league. Let's just relax. These guys, you get to be around it, I get to be around it. They put so much into getting to play. They risk their physical well-being, not only today, for the rest of their lives. If they want to celebrate making a good play, let them. You don't want them to celebrate? Stop them.
Listen, I'm with the guns thing, but somewhere you got to draw the line. All right. Here's Wynn on second down, hands to Hunter. Oh, my! Eaten up. Devin Bush again. Drops Hunter for a 2-yard loss.
You're going to need Devin Bush. Devin Bush is really, he and Schlesinger, those are going to be your top 2 linebackers. You've seen him in coverage. You've seen him in run support. I'll just say this, then we'll stop talking about it. But at some point, you've got to be rational, right? I have a son who loves to play the game Fortnite. There are guns in Fortnite. The NFL does collabs. You can play in Fortnite wearing any uniform of any team in the NFL you want. So at some point, we got to just decide what it's actually about. And like we always know, dollars and cents.
Gerard, what was your favorite celebration?
I played it straight, guys, but here's the thing.
Come on. No, you,
yeah, I did. I promise you.
Celebrate every now and then.
No, I took the shirt off in the club was my way of celebrating. With that being said, though, man.
Oh, baby.
Here's the thing. As a veteran, as a coach, you tell your guys, all right, the league is emphasizing this. So with that emphasis, if you do anything remotely close to what they may perceive as an infraction, they're going to call it. Because truth be told, McGuire did not do anything wrong. He didn't even do anything that broke the rules. It's just that the refs are so geared into looking like, okay, I got to prove myself as a referee. I had to call this out because it was emphasized all week that they end up making these calls unnecessarily. And unfortunately, it's just human error, and it's a part of the game.
Gerard, did he put his finger under his nose and do that? Because that's against the rules this year. I'm just telling you. As silly as that sounds.
What if he had mucus coming out of his nose? I mean, what are you going to do?
Maybe he had.
That's right, Gerard. I can't say he didn't.
Seasonal allergies. Pollen. Rams 0 for 2 on third down. 3rd and 11. Gerard brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns. Win up in the pocket. Now forced out to the left. Being chased by Joe Tryon-Shoyinka and run out of bounds across the 40-yard line. So the Browns defense with no flags, gets off the field. It is 4th and 5.
Great coverage right there. Great pressure from Shelby Harris forcing Wynn out. Tryon-Shoyinka runs him down. But last thing again about this. The league likes to go and to have these points of emphasis, and then they overdo it in the preseason, and that's fine. I think in the regular season, if that had happened and that turns a stop into a possession, that's a bigger question. Preseason, it's really no harm, no foul. They're trying to wrangle these things in before they become problems, but let's just have a little common sense.
I agree. Evans to punt. Carter waiting. Fields at the 9. Angling to the right 15. Carter out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly. 52-yard punt and an 11-yard return. And out for a third drive with Luke Whippler at center and Posick in the locker room. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Flacco is still there.
A little surprised by it since we just had that nice note that we could have ended on, but I kind of like it. It's the pressure of, can you do it one more time? Let's get one more good drive here and go down. Some changes, though. Jackson Barton is in at right tackle for the Cleveland Browns. And given Jack Conklin, that means he'll get the rest of the day off.
And Ford is the back, and Isaiah Bond. The rookie signed last week is alone to the right. Fannin wing to the right. First down from the 20. Flacco shotgun. Play fake to Ford. Flacco checks it down, swings it out. Ford has it left flat, and he is hit hard. You can hear it up here when he crosses the 20-yard line. Cam Lampkin battling for a job at corner for the Rams. Gain of 1.
I know we didn't have the time right there, but I just watched Isaiah Bond on that route.
Yep.
Ran a deep post. If he had time, could have thrown. He just chews up yardage. You can see the speed from up here, and that's going to be a problem. That's something that the Browns are going to want the Bengals to be very aware of for his package of plays, I think, in Week 1.
Under 3 minutes remaining now, first quarter. Pierre Strong checks in. Browns up 7-0. Clock moving, 2:50. Flacco under center, his own 21-yard line. Far hash, 2nd and 9. And he gives to Strong, who had a busy day last week in Philadelphia. And Strong gets 2 yards over the right side. Strong really did a lot of work a week ago. 17 touches for 99 yards combined on the ground and through the air.
He had that big 54-yarder. That's the burst that he has. The guy's averaged 5 yards a carry for his career. Had the fastest time of a running back in the combine in the 40, 4.37 a couple of years ago. But It's not going to work. Takes all 11 in the run game. Jackson Barton whiffed on his block on the front side of that play, and Pierre Strong had nowhere to go.
3rd and 8 for the Browns. Their own 22-yard line. Davison thrashed to the left, and Deontay Johnson to the right. Flacco shotgun. Flacco screened left. Strong has it. Huge hole. 30, 35. Strong to the left at the 40. Strong has a first down. 18 yards on a 3rd and 8, and the Browns keep it going.
I like Pierre Strong. I think we need a bigger back to go with our 2 smaller guys, but Pierre Strong, absolutely an NFL back. What was so great about that is that was set up so well that our Zach Zinner found himself to be out in no man's land looking for somebody to block. He's like, wait a second, there's really nobody over here. So Strong tried to slow down and let him get in there, but Zinner was looking to his left, looking to his right, said, there's nobody here.
And it gives the Browns a new set of down. Strong stays in. Browns have it now with Flacco in the gun. On their own 40-yard line, Bond in motion on the right side of the formation, play fake to Strong. Flacco throws, caught into Njoku, Rams territory. First catch of the preseason for the Chief. Tackled by the former teammate Tony Fields at the Rams 44-yard line. That is a gain of 16.
Yeah, good little play action there, and then you had the Chief basically running a diagonal from that left slot right across the field on that 45-degree angle. What makes Joe Flacco so good is his ability to stand in the pocket, flat-footed, drifting to his left, and throws that out front to the right. Plenty of arm strength, accuracy, and the Browns are back in Rams territory.
With Johnson and Bond to the left, Strong to back, Flacco shotgun, Davis to the right, and now joined by Bond. Fannin also wing to the right. Down to 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Flacco backpedaling, screen to Fannin with no one to block for him. And Fannin gets through 2 Rams tacklers. Oh, you're going to love him. Browns fans are going to love him. Fannin only gets a couple of yards, but he could have lost 4. And the kid who scored a touchdown earlier stays on his feet and turns a negative into a positive.
That's one of those very rare 2 or 3 yard completions that have 9 yards after the catch on him because he was going 9 yards after contact. You're right. That could have been a big loss there. Luke Whippler did not get that block, and a quick quarter goes by with the Browns on top, Andrew. This is a good start.
Browns have not been undefeated in the preseason since 2021. They're up 7-0 after 1. I don't believe in jinxes, but Nathan, man.
I said it last week, and it was quick last week.
On the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Where my dogs at? Well, I'll tell you where they should be, on the Bally Bet Sportsbook app. That's right, all season long, Bally Bet is bringing more bark and more bite to your sports betting experience. They've got a brand new parlay zone to help you build bets easier than ever. Daily profit and odds boost to increase your winnings. Plus autographed memorabilia and VIP giveaways to help you celebrate the Dog Pound's 40th anniversary in style. Kick off the season like a dog with the Bally Bet Sportsbook app. Must be 21 and physically present in Ohio. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This year marks 40 seasons of the Dog Pound, bringing the bark, while the Browns bring the bite.
Miles gets to him and throws him down.
And to celebrate, the Browns and Cross Country Mortgage are giving away big prizes. We're talking game tickets, a trip to next year's draft, and even a $25,000 home makeover. Now that's a doghouse worth being in. Don't miss your chance. Enter now at clevelandbrowns.com/CCM.
Equal housing opportunity, Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029.
Medical Mutual knows small businesses are a big deal. That's why they partner with the Council of Smaller Enterprises, better known as COSI, to offer health benefit options for companies with 1 to 50 employees. The COSI benefit plan provides the same great benefits as large corporations, but on a small group budget. Join more than 7,900 small businesses that offer the COSI benefit plan to their employees. Talk to your broker or visit COSIBenefitPlan.com/join now. Medical Mutual, the official health insurer of the Cleveland Browns.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Oh, I can't believe we blew a 5-touchdown lead.
Sure, but you got to feel like they were going to win for almost the entire game.
But I was about to buy playoff tickets.
So you were prepared for a good time. That's pretty nice.
It's the worst loss any team has ever had.
And you got to witness history.
Okay, we're done here.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
This is offensive lineman Joel Bitonio from the Cleveland Browns. Get ready for some football right here on Cleveland Sports Radio, 92.3 The Fan.
3 more quarters of football remaining in the preseason. Browns, after one, lead the Rams 7-0 on a Flacco to Fannin touchdown. Browns and Flacco, the starters, save for a couple of substitutions, notably Luke Whippler at at center with Ethan Posick in the locker room. Have it now with a 2nd and 9. Flacco to throw under pressure. Flacco gets sacked. Back in Browns territory with the rookie Amani Marshall back there as the back. Flacco gets thrown down to the Browns' 45-yard line. Eli Neal with the sack.
So I talked in the pregame, Amani Marshall, what do you need to show the coaches here today? If you want to be that power back in this offense and have them not go shopping as long as Quinshon Judkins isn't here. And I said you need to show that you can score in short yard situations, and you need to show that you can pass protect when asked. And right there, unfortunately, failed the job, and a sack, putting the Browns behind the sticks.
And now a loss of 9. Browns back up. They're on their own 47, and they're just going to run and concede and hand it to Strong, who takes it back into Rams territory before he's tackled by Hawthorne at the 45-yard line. A gain of 7 for Strong, but a promising Browns drive stalls, and out comes Bojorquez.
Corey Bojorquez has been so good this preseason, Andrew. Going into this punt, he's averaging over 50 yards net per punt. So I'm a little sad for him because the most that this one can go from the 45s down to the 1 can be 44 yards. That's going to hurt his average. But he's been nothing short of spectacular. We've seen the bombs. Now that we can see if he had a little touch right here, a little pooch.
Bojorquez stands at his own 41, stoops back at the 8, but they blow it dead. You know, Nathan, you said fast moving
forward. Snap, false start. Offense, number 22. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So that's Sampson out there on special teams.
I think maybe he hurt me.
Was Sampson out there? I don't know that he was.
He's trying to give Corey Bojorquez the opportunity to get a 50-yard net punt here, down to the 1.
There you go. Back him up, give him some room. Let him work. So now this one's going to get snapped from the 50, and Bojorquez stands all the way back on his 36, stoops for the Rams. Back on the 8. Rams, Browns up 7-0. Bojorquez, the lefty, short one, stoops up, and fair catch taken in front of the Browns sideline on the 11. OBM is the preferred provider of copiers and document services for the Cleveland Browns. They can tackle any size office. Call 216-485-2000 or visit ohiobusinessmachines.com. 39 yards on that punt.
All right, the Browns starters on defense. The Rams had the ball 3 times. They ran 11 plays that got them a total of 13 yards. 0 for 3 on 3rd down. Their day is done, and here come the backups now for your Cleveland Browns.
And Cody Schrader is the back for the Rams, who have it on their own 11-yard line. Win, shotgun, twins left, twins right, back to throw, under pressure, lofting, deep down the left sideline, and incomplete. He wanted the rookie tight end, Terrence Ferguson, who caught 3 touchdowns last year from Dylan Gabriel at Oregon. His first action after a hamstring injury this summer.
Yeah, Ferguson can run. They're excited about him. The opportunity to go maybe some 2 tight ends with him and Tyler Higbee, along with Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, and Kyron Williams in the backfield could be formidable. He was one-on-one there with the veteran Rayshawn Jenkins on a little slot fade from the tight end. Jenkins had good coverage. Ball falls incomplete.
Tony Brown and Dom Jones, the corners right now for the Browns. Cam Mitchell's out there as well. 2nd and 10. Rams have their own 11-yard line now, working from under center. Schrader the back, and a little end around here. Presley has it 10, near side 15. A juke move, and Jones stands him up, but he needs help from Jerome Baker before that tackle is made. Rams have a first down, and they're going to run it out to their own 27-yard line for a gain of 17.
That's been a problem for this Browns defense really over the last 2 years since Jim Schwartz came in, because we are so aggressive getting north-south that those jet sweeps have gotten us. That's a staple of the Rams offense back in the days of Robert Woods running those a lot of times. But right there, Cam Thomas got 2 vertical, and was it lost contained, didn't set the edge.
Instead of Bobby Trees, that was Brendan Presley, who had 102 yards rushing a week ago, and now Schrader has a huge lane. And the former Missouri back gets a nice gain on first down, close to 7, before Baker makes the tackle at the 36.
Yeah, unfortunately for Sam Kamara, who's fighting to try to make this roster, he got pushed about 5 yards back. They double-teamed him, and then they ran right in that gap that he vacated, being blown off the ball.
With Thomas and Shelby Harris and Tryon Shoyinka out there as well, the 4 on the Browns defensive line. They lead 7-0 coming up on 3 minutes into the second quarter. Rams have it. A 2nd and 2. Presley in motion. End around to him. This time he's hit in the backfield by Tryon Shoyinka, but Presley bounces off it and actually gets a yard. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. So JTS sniffed it out but couldn't make the stop.
That's all right. Made the big hit there and understood. Fool me once, shame on me. or fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. He was not going to be fooled, so he kind of was able to stay north-south vertical there, but set that edge, not let that jet sweep go around him, didn't get sucked inside.
The pride of St. Ignatius and Middleburg Heights, Dave Ragone, the Rams quarterback coach, is calling plays today. Rams 0 for 3 on third down. Ball to 36. On a 3rd and 2, Schrader up the middle. Hit, he's not going to get it. Browns defense makes a stand. Cam Thomas, Sam Kamara in the middle of it, and it's 4th down.
And Rayshawn Jenkins, the veteran safety, was in there as well. He's a guy that Coach Bonda, the safety coach, likes. Look at him on the field, 5 yards to give Rayshawn his props. Jenkins, 122 games, 89 starts in his career, and I think when the Browns go into that dime package this year, 3 safeties, he's going to be that 3rd safety.
And give Shelby Harris credit as well. He was in the middle of it, the veteran defensive tackle out here with the 2s. Evans to punt for the Rams. He stands at the 22. DeAndre Carter back for the Browns. Farhash on the 12. Evans, shorter punt. Carter is going to let it bounce, and it goes out of bounds and hits near the 18 of the Browns. We get the ball back when we get back. Up 7-0, 10:43 remaining second quarter. University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, "Thanks for going to Great Clips for a haircut." The skilled stylists at Great Clips salons do millions of haircuts a year. But with Clip Notes, they save every detail of your hair, including the secret to taming that cowlick. Oh, and if your wallet could talk, it'd say the price looks pretty great too. Isn't it nice when everyone's happy? For the haircut you love for less, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Keep your summer fun going in the family-sized Toyota Highlander or the bigger, more powerful Grand Highlander with 3 different powertrains and a full-size 3rd row. Now through September 2nd, get a new 25 Highlander or Grand Highlander with 4.99 APR financing or 5.99 on new Highlander and Grand Highlander hybrids. Subject to approved credit through TFS. Plus get 2 years no-cost maintenance included. For complete details, go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Attention Browns fans and pet lovers. Pet Supplies Plus and the Cleveland Browns are getting you closer to the action than ever. No, not from Lake Erie. All season long, you've got a chance to win 2 tickets to see the Browns from the Dog Pound. For the new winner each home game, you can win all season long. Go to browns.com/PSP for details to enter. For the best prices, selection, and service guaranteed, shop Pet Supplies Plus. Stay dry and go Browns.
Right at the marker. How did he bring that down? That's a first down.
As the official risk advisor of the Cleveland Browns, we're proud to be the home team protecting your team. We're rooted in our mission of caring for our clients and communities, creating a world of support around the individuals, families, and organizations we serve. Hey, Browns fans, this is Dave Zassadil with the Oswald Companies. At Oswald, we see risk, so you see opportunity. See the difference at oswaldcompanies.com.
Be a part of Overtime. Weeknights from 7 till 11. 92.3 The Fan.
Browns on top of the Rams, 7-0, 10:43 remaining in the second quarter. Day is done for Joe Flacco, 9 of 10, 71 yards, a 15-yard score to Harold Fannin. He took 1 sack, a rating of 129.6. In comes Dylan Gabriel for his second work of the preseason. The rookie 3rd-round pick out of Oregon, 13 of 18 a week ago, 143, and obviously that much-discussed interception. Browns going to open up here on their own 20-yard line. Strong is the back. Gabriel under center with double tight ends to the left. Give to Strong behind those tight ends, and Strong leans forward for a couple of yards to the 23. Jack Heflin with the tackle. Dylan Gabriel, efficient, Nathan, last week, especially on 3rd down to open up. Yes, he had the pick, but there was a lot of good.
Yeah, a lot of good. 13 of 18. He was rhythmic. He was anticipatory with his throwing. He was accurate. He was calm on 3rd down. Converted his first 6 3rd down opportunities. And I like the way that he threw the ball. Decisive with it. Saw what the defense and took what the defense gave him. Saw what they gave him and executed, I thought, at a high level.
Twins left, twins right. Strong the back. 2nd and 7. Shotgun. Gabriel gutting over the middle. Caught. First down across the 35-yard line. Jamari Thrash was one of his favorite targets a week ago. Here's Thrash for another one to the 38. Lampkin the tackle.
Yeah, Jamari Thrash last week, 4 catches, 43 yards, and that's what the coaches are going to love. Dylan Gabriel started off to the left there. Both guys covered, kept his feet in rhythm, was bouncing, so he was able to rip it, saw it, found Jamari Thrash, probably his third read on the play. And so that's what they like, his ability to process, go through those reads naturally, quickly, and then deliver the football accurately, which he did.
Gain of 15 to the 38. Gabriel shotgun. Thrash now motions right to left, 3 to the left side. And now Thrash in motion again. Give to Strong. Huge hole. 40-45. Pierre Strong had a lane and got to the 46. A gain of 8. A hard-hitting Tanner Engel with a big smack. Engel was the guy that took out Quentin Johnston of the Chargers a week ago.
Huge alley between Zinter and Whippler, and also Jason Ivey on the outside did a good job. And then Blake Whiteheart got just enough of number 94 Johnson coming across for the Rams and let Strong get up the middle, and he's got that acceleration. All right, second and short. This is where I'd like to see a play-action shot right here. Let's run Isaiah Bond. Let's send him down the field. He's not in.
He's not even on the field.
He was last play. That's what I wanted.
Marshall the back. Browns have it. Shotgun their own 46-yard line. 2nd and 2. Gabriel looking right. Now pressured. Now spins back to the left. Gabriel will throw it away with 2 men of the neighborhood, Marshall and Thrash, but a good one there. Saved the day to 3rd and 2.
And that's called learning from last week. Don't try to make something when nothing is there, right? You throw that interception. You learn sometimes in the NFL a throwaway is a great play. Still have 3rd and short. Midfield, maybe Kevin Stefanski's thinking 4-down territory. If they come out and spread you out and try to run it up the middle, you know they're thinking 4-down territory here.
Browns 2 for 4 on 3rd down. Davis and Thrash to the right. Deontay Johnson alone to the left. In the back is Marshall. On 3rd and 2, Browns going right to left, their own 46-yard line, circle motion for Thrash. And now the give to Marshall. And Marshall runs and powers his way for the first down to the 49-yard line. Kept the shoulders square and got 3 yards when he needed to.
Yeah, so they spread him out, and then that orbit motion actually, brought him across and then Thrash back. That widened the linebackers at the second level, created that crease. Marshall, again, has to show he can be good in short yardage. The pass pro, he's got to be better with that. We saw they can give up the sack earlier, but if he can get that 3 yards when they need 2 or 3, that's going to help him try to solidify a spot here on this team.
The rookie from App State stays in the game. The lone setback. Gabriel under center from the Browns 49. Give to Marshall, running right. Amani Marshall, as you said, runs hard. He wants to be that short yardage back. He's going to get close to 6 to just shy of the Rams 45. Gerard, what do you got?
Observing the Browns sideline right now, guys are pretty much doing what you do in these situations. I don't see many sunflower seeds being eaten, but I do see a lot of guys involved in conversation, observing the game. Typically what you see in a 3rd preseason game amongst the starters and the veterans.
Gerard, you hungry? Is that what you're trying to say? Can we bring you something?
Always hungry.
Gerard brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns, who faces 2nd and 4, Rams 45. Gabriel shotgun. Eddie hands to Strong, running up the middle, little wiggle of the hips. Ooh, he got popped, and Strong falls forward. He's going to get a first down. Pierre Strong slow to get up. You can hear that from up here. He got 5 yards. He is helped up, and Strong is now going to jog to the sideline. Tanner Engel is a hitter. As mentioned, he took out Quentin Johnston on a clean hit on a sideline ball last week. The Chargers wide receiver had to get carted off, and he is a heat-seeking missile. You hope Strong is okay. He checks out of the game. Marshall comes in. Browns have it right to left, wearing white jerseys, white pants, 8th play of the drive. Now Caden Davis in motion, left to right, roll out to the left. Gabriel short. It's complete at the 35-30, and Marshall lowers his shoulder. Marshall's got a first down. Cut down by the former Ram Jolly, or the former Brown Jolly, at the 25, a gain of 15.
I love that play. It's just a little sprint out to the left right there. Dylan Gabriel being naturally left-handed, but it creates a better angle for him and the running back. It's really just an extension of the run game. Get it to Amani Marshall in space, and he showed a good job in the passing game, not only as a runner, but as a receiver. He had a catch last week for 5 yards. Got preseason 57 yards rushing and a touchdown.
Browns under center, first down from the Rams 24. Double tight to the right and a play fake. And now Gabriel under pressure, throws and incomplete. He had Davis open, cut into the sideline in front of the Browns bench. The pressure from Jack Heflin.
Oh, and he had Brendan Bates on the corner route completely open for a walk-in touchdown. Didn't see him. That's why they teach us. You read those high to low so that if you get that busted coverage, which there happened right there with the Rams, you can get a touchdown. Didn't see it. Comes back to Caden Davis, who also was open on that play, but the pressure forced him. I think that's where his size shows up a little bit, trying to throw over that pressure, airmail that throw to the sideline.
All right, Strong's back in the game. That's good. 2nd and 10. Browns from the Rams 24. Shotgun for Gabriel looking over the middle, up in the pocket, sidearm, knocked down, incomplete, intended for Thrash at the 18, and it's 3rd down. Legal ID time, 10 seconds on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
WKRC College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
In Odyssey Sports Station.
Among the largest and most applied to medical schools, over 17,000 LECOM alumni are delivering quality health care across the United States. With campuses in New York, Florida, and Pennsylvania, LECOM trains the next generation.
Have a 3rd and 10, the Rams 24-yard line. Marshall the back. Shotgun. Gabriel launching over the middle. It is caught, and that is Whiteheart. He's got a 1st down inside the 15-yard line. Ingle with another hard hit. The Browns have it on the 12, a gain of 12 on 3rd down.
His first 3rd down conversion in the NFL was to Blake Whiteheart, and right there, that's what I talk about, anticipatory, rhythmic. He saw where the opening was, put it right on Whiteheart, and extends this drive. Now, the guy that's been in a lot so far today, Andrew, we haven't seen the ball go his way, is Deontay Johnson, and you would think Deontay Johnson against some of these backups would be a good matchup, but so far, ball has not found him.
Marshall the back for the Browns. They have it just outside the 10-yard line. This is from the 12. Marshall dancing, looking for a hole, not finding a hole, and stood up after maybe a gain of 1 or 2. Pooh Paul, Chris Paul Jr., not related to the point guard, 5th-round pick there from Ole Miss, in on the 10.
His nickname is Pooh?
He goes by Pooh Paul? Yes, sir.
Okay.
P-O-O-H, Pooh.
Yeah. Witty.
Okay. Are you an Eeyore guy instead?
No, I'm not. I didn't expect it. An interesting choice.
Not RuPaul, Pooh Paul. 2nd and 8. Browns have it on the Rams 10. Marshall the back. Shotgun for Gabriel. Twins to the left. Gabriel looking right, however. Fires to the outside. Can't connect with Larvidan. Darian Kendrick with the coverage just shy of the marker at the 2, and it's 3rd down.
So that's that speed out versus off coverage. That was a good ball. I think Gage Larvidan, he got his hands wrong on that one. His hands were underneath instead of out in front, where he can make that nice diamond and catch that ball. When your hands are underneath, kind of went right over the top hand. That's when Gage has had a real nice preseason, is going to want back. 5 catches for 66 yards, 2 rushes for 20 yards, and a touchdown coming in. That would have been a nice catch, because he's still fighting, folks, to make this roster.
Travion Williams checks in. Browns 3rd and 8 from the 10. Can get a 1st down at the 2. Shotgun. Gabriel looks right. Flushed out left. Gabriel, he can run. Gabriel fires, though, to Thrash in the end zone. Incomplete. He was right along the boundary. I didn't see a hat thrown, but I think Thrash was out of bounds before he even got a hand on that ball, and it's 4th down, and here comes Hopkins.
I think that's one of Dylan Gabriel's hamstrings, 100% he runs, because I think he had an opportunity to pick up the 1st down running it there. Now, it's incredible that he got that ball into Jamari Thrash. His foot was out of bounds. You were right about that. Now, this is a chip shot for D-Hop. Would like to see him take a longer one, but put this one right through. The extra point went right through. Get the Browns at 10.
28-yard field goal try. Bojorquez kneels at the 18, puts it down. Hopkins puts it up, and that kick is good. And the Browns lead 10-0. 4:18 remaining in the 2nd quarter. We're going to step aside here. This is local break number 4 on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Browns. LECOM is among the largest and most applied to medical schools. Over 17,000 LECOM alumni are delivering quality health care across the United States. With campuses in New York, Florida, and Pennsylvania, LECOM trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, podiatrists, and pharmacists. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make doctors.
Do you have what it takes to grill a better burger than the Next Level? Bring your grills and your skills and register for the Next Level Cook-Off presented by Circle K, happening live on Old River Road, September 5th. This year's event is open to the public, featuring the Next Level Cook-Off competition, a fan vote, DJ, tailgate games, and more. Visit participating Circle K locations or ESPNClevelandContest.com for more information and to register. Kick off the tailgate season with the 4th annual Next Level Cook-Off, Friday, September 5th. See you there.
This season, Office Revolution is proud to team up with the Cleveland Browns. As your go-to for innovative office solutions, Office Revolution brings the same winning spirit to your workspace. From sleek phone booths to dynamic huddle areas, Office Revolution is transforming workspaces into places of productivity and collaboration. Join the Browns in Office Revolution and score big on and off the field. Visit office-revolution.com/Browns to see how they can revolutionize your workspace.
Hey, Browns fans, does your furry friend have what it takes to beat out the competition? Enter the Dog Dash Sweepstakes presented by Milkbone for a chance to have your pup compete in the annual dog races during halftime of the Browns-Dolphins game on October 19th. Grand prize includes 2 season tickets for the 2026 season and Milkbone for a year. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/Milkbone to enter and check out more from Milkbone at your local grocery or pet supply store. Milkbone, official pet treat partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Cuts will be made around the NFL while you work on Tuesday. Follow the roster moves on the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
All right, 4:18 remaining second quarter. Browns on top of the Rams, 10-0. Browns go 15 plays, 70 yards. Dustin Hopkins, 28-yard field goal. Scoring drive brought to you by Valley Bet. Bring more fun to your fandom with the Valley Bet Sportsbook app. Download today. Get $50 in bonus bets when you place your first wager of $10 or more. Valley Bet, official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Browns. And now the kickoff with a flag down taken by Schrader for the Rams, crossing the 35 and spinning down to the 38. Brad Allen, our referee. Flag on the near sideline in front of the L.A. bench.
Illegal formation. Receiving team number 45. That 5-yard penalty is assessed from the end of the play. It's first down.
Stations now, we're doing the legal ID. 10 seconds. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights. 92.3 The Fan. An Odyssey Sports Station.
All right, so the Browns on defense have looked fantastic against the third team offense of the Rams, as well they should. Dresser Wynn is the quarterback. He is 0 for 4, still looking for his first completion. He operates from the shotgun from the LA 33-yard line. Schrader the back, as he is back to throw and pressured and throwing deep down the left sideline. Ferguson brings it in. The rookie with Jenkins on the coverage out of Oregon has it to the 35 of the Browns, and he's still running. They never blew it dead. He's in the end zone. I thought he was down. That's a touchdown. As Tony Brown chased him into the end zone, that's a score.
Went back to that same slot fade for the tight end there. Browns have got to be. Those are two veterans over there. They want pass interference, but when we go back to watch this, Shelby Harris was literally held in one of the most egregious holds I've ever seen by number 61, A.J. Arcuri. That should have been a hold back here, not a play at all, but the Browns have got to be better. Those are two veterans. Those are guys who have been in the league for a while.
This is coming back.
Coming back. He did get him out of bounds? Okay, good.
Yeah, he was down.
Good.
All right, not a 67.
Then I'm going to go back and say
Shelby got held.
Held badly.
And he still hit Wynn as he threw.
He got through the hold and smoked Wynn as he threw.
After reviewing the play, the receiver went out of bounds at the 34-yard line. The ball will be put in play there. It's first down.
All right, so still 10-0. And now a gain of 33. Still good.
Listen, that's why we have the eye in the sky. That's how it should be used. Very well. We didn't need a big review. Just buzz down,
Please
get it right, and let's go.
To 4:06.
Okay, so they're going to put 7.
The game clock. It will start on my signal.
7 seconds back of the game clock. Wins first completion of the day, 33 to the rookie Ferguson. Browns up 10-0, and this ball is going to be spotted at the 34 of the Browns. Wynn and Schrader in the backfield. Shotgun here for the Rams. As Wynn is back to throw, steps up, pressured again. Wynn running for his life, and he throws right, caught by Stoops, who's tackled by Easton Macarenas, Arnold, and Miles Harden near the 32-yard line, but Shelby Harris came calling again.
Shelby Harris he's like the dresser in your bedroom for Dresser Wynn. He's there constantly around the quarterback. And how about Easton Macarenas Arnold? He has been so good for the Browns. 11 tackles the first 2 weeks. Just gets in, and on his first drive already making a tackle. The guy is a heat-seeking missile to the football.
2nd and 8 after the gain of 2. Schrader the back. Wynn under center. Sends Stoops in motion. Browns showing the blitz. Here it is. Roll out to the right. Chased by JTS. Dumps it off. Caught by Ferguson. Ferguson down the right sideline. He's going to get the first down as Cam Thomas couldn't get him, and then 3 Browns had to do it with 37, Dom Jones, and 17, Jerome Baker, eventually cleaning it up. Gain of 16, and LA's in the red zone.
That's their 2nd-round pick. I like that pick.
Yeah.
He was a guy that I know the Browns were looking at a lot of tight ends, and couldn't be more thrilled to have Harold Fannin here. But this was a good tight end draft. Ferguson was one of those, and really this has been the Terrence Ferguson drive for the Rams. And he's lining up in the slot a lot there. They see him as a versatile chess piece as well.
Much like a Harold Fannin here, as you mentioned, from the 16 now of the Browns. First down for Wynn, who is back to throw, has time. Pump fakes to the right. Now he's going to run. No, he doesn't. He throws front pylon to the left, and that is caught at the 1-yard line. Wynn makes a play, and Tony Brown saved the touchdown as Stoops somehow got his feet down. What a toe-tap catch out of bounds on the 1.
Nice play by Dresser Wynn there. Looked like he didn't know where he wanted to go with the ball, and Tony Brown thought he was running, actually dropped off of his coverage, but then really closed ground to be able to limit that for being a touchdown.
And L.A. hurries to the line so they don't review it. Schrader runs right. He gets tripped up. Casey in the hole. Mascarenas Arnold as well. And it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line after the 2-minute warning, for which we will step aside. Browns up 10-0 on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Who says barbecue season is only in the summer? With all the variety Eckrich has to offer, you can enjoy your favorites all year round. With the best hot dogs and sausages, all under 200 calories, what's not to love? Turn your grill into the next 5-star restaurant with all of Eckrich smoked sausages being naturally hardwood smoked with real flavor and real smoke. With having 115 years of experience, they're sure once you try Eckrich, you won't go back. With all of their products being happily sold at your local discount drug mart, it won't be hard to start your 5-star cooking today. Quality you can taste in one bite.
Football is all about grit, strength, and resilience. And so is Gregory Industries. For 125 years, Gregory Industries has been the backbone of American manufacturing, delivering steel products that protect, support, and drive progress in construction and safety. Through innovation and roll-form precision, Gregory Industries shapes life-saving guardrail systems on our highways and dependable strut, tube, and fence solutions for contractors. Visit GregoryCorp.com to learn more, because America builds with Gregory.
We are Neomed, Northeast Ohio Medical University, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns. More than 4,000 of our graduates work at the most prestigious healthcare systems across Ohio, in Cleveland, Akron, Canton, and Youngstown. Our alumni are from Ohio and for Ohio. Neomed doctors live here, work here, change lives for the better here in Ohio. Is your doctor a Neomed doctor? Learn more at neomed.edu.
Hey, it's Gerard Cherry. If you're not sleeping great, it might be your mattress, and you don't need to spend a fortune to fix it. At Northeast Factory Direct, their Sleep Easy collection uses the same materials as big-name brands, costs hundreds less, like the Zero G with adjustable base, just $13.99. You can try before you buy. It's all in stock, and delivery is fast. Hit NEFD in Cleveland, Euclid, Macedonia, or North Canton, or shop NortheastFactoryDirect.com and mention me, Gerard Cherry, for that extra special discount.
We are the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
All right, the Browns at the 2-minute warning here at the second quarter lead the Rams 10-0. Browns defense, after Joe Flacco went 9-10, looked fantastic until this drive. Dresser Wynn, who is, for all intents and purposes, the fourth-string quarterback for the Rams, open 0 for 4. No completions before this drive. Here, he's 4 for 4 for 66 yards. And as we pick it back up with Gerard and Nathan, I'm Andrew. Hi, thanks for joining us. Rams have it. Second and goal on the one. The game summary brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Browns.
From a positive standpoint here, looks like you're going to get a 2-minute drive from Dylan Gabriel. Got one in Philadelphia, was able to get 3 points on the board. He should get another opportunity here today.
Schrader, or rather Wynn, throws to a wide open Stoops for the touchdown. A little play fake. And Drake Stoops could have had all of Oklahoma standing with him in the corner of the end zone. There was nobody home. 1 yard score, and it's 10-6.
These are not the Brown starters on defense anymore. Those guys did a very good job, but DeMonte KZ, a veteran, was really the only guy that could have possibly been in coverage on that one, and nobody covered him.
I mean, that was like throwing it to the ball boy. He could not have been more wide open, and Wynn just flicked the wrist. And now Josh Carty is out for the point after try. Second-year kicker out of Stanford. Out of the Evans hold with Tony Brown screaming off the edge. The kick is up and good. And with 1:55 remaining in the second quarter, Browns lead the Rams 10-7. 2-minute drive coming up for Dylan Gabriel when we return. University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
We're here for professional footballers and striving student athletes. We're University Hospitals Drusinski Sports Medicine Institute, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns, and we're here for you. Our team of sports medicine experts offer everything from proactive injury prevention to advanced treatment and rehabilitation to help every athlete, from peewees to the pros, get back on the field. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today.
Browns fans, the 2025 season is here. Time to level up your game day experience with Vivid Seats, an official fan experience partner of your Cleveland Browns. Grab your Vivid Seats VIP lounge experience package and take game day to the next level. Enjoy all-inclusive food and drink, parking, and special access to watch the team leave the locker room before entering the field. Head to vividseats.com/Browns today and use code BROWNSDAILY for 10% off up to $100 savings. Vivid Seats. This is how Browns fans experience it live.
I'm Kevin Sandell with the Sandell Law Firm. As a personal injury attorney, one of the hardest things I have to tell crash victims is this: the person who caused your injuries has no insurance. That means your life has been turned upside down, and the person who caused it has no coverage to make you whole. You can protect yourself and your loved ones with something called uninsured motorist coverage on your own policy. It's a small step that can make a big difference when it matters most. Find us at SandellLaw.com to go over your case today. The Sandell Law Firm. Insider knowledge, outstanding results.
If you're in business in Northeast Ohio, you probably know Minutemen is one of the area's largest staffing providers. But did you know there's much more to Minutemen? Minutemen is the second largest provider of workers' comp solutions in all of Ohio. And Minutemen provides payroll and employee benefits for thousands of businesses, big and small, in all kinds of industries. Since 1968, the Minutemen family of companies has helped businesses like yours thrive by saving time and money. Learn more at MinutemenHR.com.
Hi, everybody. Jeff Phelps here. Join me after the game for the official Browns post-game show right here on 92.3 The Fan.
Hey, Browns fans, enter the Dog Dash Sweepstakes presented by Milk-Bone for a chance to have your pup compete in the annual dog races during halftime of the Browns-Dolphins game coming up October 19. The grand prize, 2 2026 Browns season tickets and Milk-Bone for a year. ClevelandBrowns.com/Milk-Bone. Go there to enter. 1:55 remaining in the second quarter. A couple of injury updates when we return from this kickoff. Picked up by DeAndre Carter on the bounce, and he's going to get hit immediately at the 12th ball comes out. But the Browns have it. Carter is down. All right. Pierre Strong ruled out with a concussion.
Ruling on the field is that the runner was down by contact. It's first down.
Or better said, evaluated for a concussion. Gerard, you saw Blake Whiteheart go to the locker room as well?
Yes, I did, and he seemed to be walking with a limp, so hopefully he'll have a speedy recovery, but he did not look like he was feeling too good.
Okay, and he has now officially been ruled out with a knee injury, say the Browns. Dylan Gabriel, 843 yards. He has the ball on his own 14-yard line. Browns up 10-7. Williams, the former Bengal, is the back. He motions to the right, and now back to Gabriel, who's changing the play from shotgun. Twins right, twins to the left. Gabriel, play fake. Gabriel looks right, guns right. It's caught on the far sideline. That's going to be enough for a first down. On the 25, it's Larvidan who has it. Kendrick with the tackle. Browns get a first down and they move the chains.
So that was just pick your side. Hitches on the outside, seams from the slot receivers. He went to his right, got it to Larvidan for a first down.
Gain of 11, snap it at 130, look left, fire to the near side this time, and Deontay Johnson has it. 2 completions for Gabriel right out of the gate. This is to the 38. Lampkin on the tackle. And that is going to be a first down and a gain of 13.
Perfectly in rhythm right there. Gets it on the sideline. Stops the clock. The Browns already out near their own 40. Still a minute and a half and 2 timeouts on the side for the Cleveland Browns for Gabriel to try to get some points on the board.
With Williams in the backfield. And Williams motions left to right. First down from the 37. Gabriel fires. He wants Larvidan in front of the Rams bench, and that one's incomplete. Kendrick almost undercut it. Clock stops at 1:23.
And these situations, guys, will jump those outward breaking routes, and right now might be a time for the old out and up right here. A little pump fake and send Isaiah Bond or Larvidan or Thrash down the field, because right now the Rams, they've given up a couple of those quick ones to the outside. They said, we're not going to make it that easy for you. Tried to jump one there, so try to keep them honest here.
All right, we have Sal Cannella into the game, slotted left. Larvidan on that side as well. And now a timeout taken by the Rams.
Charge timeout.
Their second.
Los Angeles. Their second.
What do you got, Gerard?
Well, we talk so much about progression, and what we're seeing from Dylan Gabriel is great progression. When you see a rookie quarterback making a check at the line of scrimmage, surveying pre-snap the defense, and then calls a play in which it's a successful play, that's progress. That's encouraging. That puts you in a spot where the coaches walk away from it saying, okay, we got some strong considerations here, because typically speaking, rookies just go with the play. They don't make any adjustments and call audibles, and he did a successful job of calling the audible and having a positive play.
Absolutely. Gerard, brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns, and that rookie Dylan Gabriel has 2 timeouts remaining. And he has a 2nd and 10 on his own 37-yard line. Wing left for the back, Williams. Gabriel shotgun. Rams showing blitz. Browns pick it up. Gabriel gunning over the middle. Caught. Larvidan near midfield. Falls into Rams territory. First down, Browns. They're going to spot it at the 47 of L.A. Tackle there by Malik Dixon Williams, and the clock is winding. We're down to 1:09 in the first quarter. Gain is 17. Gabriel shotgun again. Gets it out quickly. Fobbled, but caught by Thrash, and that's another first down. Dylan Gabriel is cooking. Tackled by Lampkin at the 37 of the Rams. We're inside of a minute, 53 seconds to go.
Sounds like maybe the Browns going to take a timeout here. No, they just blew the whistle. Here we go.
They had to respot it. Clock is at 45, 44, gain of 11. Now it is just shy of the 36. Gabriel shotgun to throw. Gabriel looks left, throws back right, check down, and it's caught by Williams. Another hard hit by the heat-seeking missile. Not Tanner Engel this time. Malik Dixon Williams. 36-yard line, gain of 6, and now the clock is stopped.
Yeah, charge timeout. Cleveland, their second. It will be 30 seconds.
Browns take a timeout here, and you look at this sequence from Dylan Gabriel, the one where you mentioned the running back was on a wing. They use the running back and the tight end to chip, make a 7-man protection, 3-man route, works over the middle of the field.
Reset the game clock
plenty of time.
40 seconds.
Yeah, give the Browns a little time back here, because that clock kept running when they tried to reset the ball there, so they get it back to 40 seconds. Then a good ball out to Jamari Thrash, and then what I loved on this one, his first read wasn't there, got it quickly to the running back, took the check down, positive play, setting up a 2nd and short. So good job for Dylan Gabriel here. Right now, 8 of 14 on the day, but in this 2-minute drive, really starting to get into a rhythm. And a lot of quarterbacks, they like that 2-minute drive. They're kind of controlling the tempo, controlling the flow, defense on its heels. And right now, Dylan Gabriel's completed his last 3 passes in a row.
8 of 14, 99 yards, spread the field, point and shoot. Gabriel's looking good. 2nd and 4, have it on the plus 30, 7th play of the drive here for the Browns. With Williams the back, out of the shotgun, 3 to the right. Now twins to either side as Thrash motions right to left. Gabriel to throw. Gabriel guns to the outside, caught by Cannella, and the tight end gets a couple of extra yards after the reception and goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 23. Clock stops at
36. First down, Browns.
So right there, that's actually a really good throw by Dylan Gabriel. It's to the inside shoulder. Why? Because he was trying to have Canella turn around and stay upfield. And Canella, a young player in his own right, successful in the UFL. But if he had recognized really more where he was on the field, that ball to the back shoulder or the inside shoulder helps you turn up. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they do that very well together. That had a chance to have a lot more yak to it than it did because of the ball placement from Gabriel.
Browns back of the line. The Rams 23. Larvidan motions on the left side. Gabriel shotgun. Gabriel the throw. Launching over the middle for Larvidan. A little bit high and incomplete. And Larvidan got drilled in the back. Again, it is Ingle. He is out there hurting guys. That was a clean hit. Larvidan pops up.
And that's where you cannot miss high over the middle of the field. And that's been something going back to training camp at times that Dylan Gabriel has done. Looked like that ball may have even been tipped at the line of scrimmage, but you can't miss high over the middle of the field. Your receivers have to trust you going over the middle of the field. And right there, the Browns lucky Gage Larvidan didn't suffer a more serious injury on that play.
I mean, that is old school NFL Films stuff. 2nd and 10. Browns have it from the 23 of the Rams. Trying to get something on the board here. 32 seconds remaining, second quarter. Gabriel sets up a screen. It's caught. 20. And then upended by Ingle again. Tanner Ingle cuts down Williams after a gain of 4. Everything Ingle hits, he destroys. 26 seconds remaining. And a 3rd and 7, Gerard.
Not like giving credit to the other team, but you must give it when it's due. Ingle is undersized, to say the least, and guys, he's out here laying the wood, the pass, however you want to present it. Very impressed with what we're seeing out of Ingle, but more so, we have to protect our receivers for Gabriel. You can't put those type of balls up there because guys will not trust you if you put them in positions where they're going to get obliterated in the way in which Larvidan got hit. But for the most part, guys, I'm enjoying what I'm seeing out of this offensive line in particular, and Gabriel's doing a good job of moving down the football field in this 2-minute drill.
See if he can continue. Gerard brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns, who are trying to cap off this drive with points. They lead 10-7, 26 seconds
Los
remaining.
Angeles. They're 3rd and final. It will be 30 seconds.
With 26 again on the clock.
All right, big 3rd down here. Browns 4 of 7 on 3rd down. And, you know, that's one thing Joe Flacco executed well on early. He went 9 of 10 for 71 yards and a touchdown, 130 rating, what you wanted to see from him. Gabriel now 10 of 17 for 110 yards. This is a big 3rd down now. If they don't get it, if they throw an incompletion, they're at the 19. That set up about a 37-yard field goal for Dustin Hopkins here, who so far has made his extra point, made his only field goal. And the Browns would love to see him put another one through the uprights. But Dylan Gabriel right here. It's important the receivers run your routes to the sticks. If they play zone, and by the way, Sean McVay taking this 2-minute drive very seriously, using all of his timeouts here, making sure this defense is aligned properly. But Thrash has been the go-to guy. I'd be looking for Jamari Thrash working the middle of the field here. He's got Larvidan, his other favorite target, out to his right.
Thrash is slot left. Shotgun. Williams the back. 3rd and 7 from the 20. Gabriel looking, launching towards the 5, and it's caught. Thrash took a big hit, and he hung on. Out of bounds at the 3. First down, Browns with 21 seconds remaining.
So that's really a flood concept to the left side. You run the clear out go, then you run the corner behind it and a flat route underneath it. And you tell Dylan Gabriel, well, I didn't have right over the middle field, but Jamari Thrash, I did have that right. Those two have developed very good chemistry. That is a perfectly thrown ball, and very similar to the ball at the end of the joint practices in Philly through to Harold Fannin for a touchdown. That's a throw that he likes, and man, he dropped that one in a bucket, Andrew.
3rd catch of the day for Thrash on 5 targets. Browns have it. 1st and goal from the 3. Williams the back. Gabriel shotgun, pump fake, throws, end zone for the touchdown. Gage Larvidan spins that football and celebrates with Bates. Browns score with 17 seconds remaining in the half.
Heck of a 2-minute drive by Dylan Gabriel. Thrash looking like he's ready to be a big contributor, and then Gage Larvidan looking like a guy that should be on this roster. He scored in the first preseason game. He scores in the 3rd preseason game. He's had a heck of a start to his campaign here with the Browns. That's now 9 catches for Larvidan for 94 yards, a touchdown. He's added 20 yards rushing and a touchdown on the ground as well.
Gage Larvidan used to play his football in Oxford for the Red Hawks. Into the end zone for the score as Dustin Hopkins
missed it. He missed it.
He missed it. You know, one official, the one on the near side, was about to put his arms up, and then the other one said no. So Dustin Hopkins missed the extra point. 16-7. 16-7 with 17 seconds to go in the half. 11 plays, 86 yards. The Larvidan touchdown capping off the Browns touchdown drive, which is brought to you by Valley Bet. Bring more fun to your fandom with the Valley Bet Sportsbook app. Download today and get $50 in bonus bets when you place your first wager of $10 or more. Valley Bet, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Browns. We're going to have a kicking conversation today because you got to rely on extra points here. You got a young team, whether it's Joe Flacco or the rookie quarterbacks here. You can't leave those points on the field. Browns march down the field. Great job by Gabriel. You have to get 7 there, not 6.
Dylan Gabriel, by my count, 9 of 11 on that drive, operating the 2-minute drill. All passes there, but Dustin Hopkins, this is concerning, very concerning now if you are the Cleveland Browns, because that last short field goal barely snuck in the right upright, misses an extra point here, and you have to wonder now in the second half, is Andre Schmidt kicking to make Andrew Berry make a very tough decision, because the Browns have a lot of money invested in D-Hop.
Dustin Hopkins coming into the day was 3 for 4 in his extra points, but to be fair, one of them was ruled good that looked to be no good, kind of a Rich Carlos kind of deal. He was 2 for 2 on his field goals, his long being 46. But remember, he missed 12 kicks a year ago, 9 field goals and 3 extra points after the fantastic 2023, which got him a contract extension, well-deserved at the moment. Wynn is going to take a knee as the clock winds down, and the Browns are going to go to the locker room with a lead. The Browns lead 16-7. Joe Flacco has led a touchdown drive. Dylan Gabriel has led a touchdown drive. And we had a short field goal from Hopkins. So the Browns lead, trying to wrap up the preseason undefeated. Obviously, injuries a concern as well, with Whitehart and Ethan Posick already in the locker room. Scores from around the NFL. We're not the only game going. Halftime and highlights as well coming up from Jeff Phelps on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
When it comes to buying a home, it's all about the right read. At Cross Country Mortgage, we break down your options to find the best path forward. Whether it's your first home, next home, or a dream rental project, as the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns and the #1 retail mortgage lender in America, we'll call the right play to get your loan across the goal line. Ready? Start now at CCM.com.
Equal housing opportunity. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029.
Attention Cleveland. Office Revolution is the new game changer in town. Office Revolution specializes in transforming ordinary workspaces into extraordinary environments. Whether you need state-of-the-art phone booths, comfortable lounge meeting chairs, or versatile breakout areas, Office Revolution has got you covered. Imagine an office that inspires creativity, boosts productivity, and impresses clients. With Office Revolution, it's all possible. Elevate your space with innovative solutions and expert design services. Visit office-revolution.com today and see how they can revolutionize your office.
If you're in business in Northeast Ohio, you probably know Minutemen is one of the area's largest staffing providers. But did you know there's much more to Minutemen? Minutemen is the second largest provider of workers' comp solutions in all of Ohio. And Minutemen provides payroll and employee benefits for thousands of businesses, big and small, in all kinds of industries. Since 1968, the Minutemen family of companies has helped businesses like yours thrive by saving time and money. Learn more at MinutemenHR.com.
Cuts will be made around the NFL while you work on Tuesday. Follow the roster moves on the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
This is the Cleveland Browns halftime report on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network. Here's Jeff Phelps.
It's from shotgun on second down. Flacco to throw, cutting into the end zone. Harold Bannon, touchdown! The pride of Canton McKinley. And Bowling Green is in the end zone for the first time at home as a Cleveland Brown.
Second possession for the Browns and a touchdown for that first-team offense. 15 yards, Joe Flacco to Harold Fannin Jr. Put the Browns up 7-0. And at halftime, they have the lead on the Los Angeles Rams. 16-7 is our score. I'm Jeff Phelps. Gerard Cherry joining us now from Huntington Bank Field. First-team offense, played 3 series, Gerard. 1 touchdown, had 2 punts. Joe Flacco, 9 of 10. How'd that unit look?
Well, it was certainly efficient. You like what you saw. There are some things certainly that you want to clean up, but for the most part, it is fair to say that it was more good than bad, and that you can walk away from experience, especially with the starters saying, okay, we got something here that we can work on. I mentioned it during the broadcast that we saw pretty much a preview of what it's going to look like during the course of the season with us playing complementary football, Jeff, in that you want the defense to shut the offense down, 3-and-out scenario, get great field position, and then offense capitalizes off of that. So we saw that formula play itself out, and that's something you certainly can take into the regular season from this preseason game.
A lot of starters on the defensive side of the ball, Gerard. They did a real nice job against backups for the Rams, admittedly. What do you think about this defense as we're ready for the start of the regular season?
Well, I love to see that it traveled abroad and also shows up at home. You want to see that and make sure that you're in a spot to where if you are defense, that you let people know from the jump that we're not going to give you any room. We're going to suffocate you. We're going to make you struggle offensively. And other than one positive play, when it's arguable that the tight end pushed off, they really didn't do much on the offensive end for the Rams. So with that being said, Jeff, I'm very encouraged by what I'm seeing from our defense. They've been dominant through the start of preseason with the practices, and they've taken that to the last preseason game as well. But obviously we have one more half to play, and these guys need to certainly step it up some more.
Gerard, after the nice start by Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel came in. 15-play field goal drive, 11-play 2-minute drive that led to a touchdown. That's exactly what the coaches want to see.
That's exactly what they want to see, and certainly he's giving them something to think about on how he's playing because he's looked very efficient. He's looked sharp. He looks like he knows what he's doing pre- and post-snap. And Nathan talked about the anticipatory throws that he's making. Those have been special as well, and that's something that's just simply God-given. I don't know if you could teach it, and he's done a phenomenal job of just being the manager out there and making plays and putting guys in a position to succeed. So I've been very impressed with what I've seen out of Dylan Gabriel in the second quarter of the football game.
Shedeur Sanders will be the third man in. Do you think Gabriel comes out to start the third quarter, or will it be Shedeur's half?
I can see a scenario where Gabriel comes back, but he played so well. If you think about it, he didn't come out in the second half against the Eagles, so more than likely it will probably be Shedeur's half.
Gerard, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Gerard Cherry, down on the shores of Lake Erie. At halftime, Browns 16, Rams 7. Scores from week 3 of the preseason coming up next on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Hey friends, Ken Carmen here, and I'm excited to tell you I am now on the team at Classic Chevy in Mentor. If you're looking for a new vehicle, you should be on the team too. How about this incredible lease deal? A 2025 Chevy Silverado LT double cab 4x4 for just $329 a month. Plus, they're giving you top dollar for your trade. You just can't beat it. Head on over to Classic Chevy in Mentor and see Jeremy Hamilton and our team, or shop online at driveclassicchevy.com. Together, let's drive.
Retired courtesy vehicle, $29.99 due signing, plus taxes and fees for 36 months, 10,000 miles per year.
Your Cleveland Browns and Einheit Electric have teamed up for another electric season at Huntington Bank Field. As a proud partner of your Cleveland Browns, Einheit Electric keeps the lights on and the energy flowing both on and off the field. Serving the Northeast Ohio region for over 114 years, Einheit can cover all your construction, commercial, industrial, and residential electrical needs. Einheit Electric Construction Company, your premier electrical contractor.
Here we go, Brownies! Here we go!
And proud partner of the Cleveland Browns. Hey Browns fans, the Browns Kickoff Tailgate is back and better now at 2 Meyer locations. Monday, August 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meyer in Richmond Heights, and Wednesday, August 27th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meyer in Medina. You'll enjoy tailgate games, hang out with team mascot Chomps, interact with Browns alumni, and check out fantastic products from our Browns partners to gear up for the 2025 season. Monday, August 25th, Meyer in Richmond Heights. Wednesday, August 27th, Meyer in Medina. Learn more at browns.com/tailgate. See you there.
Hey Browns fans, does your furry friend have what it takes to beat out the competition? Enter the Dog Dash Sweepstakes presented by Milk-Bone for a chance to have your pup compete in the annual dog races during halftime of the Browns-Dolphins game on October 19th. Grand prize includes 2 season tickets for the 2026 season and Milk-Bone for a year. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/Milk-Bone to enter and check out more from Milk-Bone at your local grocery or pet supply store. Milk-Bone, official pet treat partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Hey Browns fans, it's Jonathan Peterlin. Talk about the game on your ride home. It's the afternoon drive, weekdays at 2 on 92.3.
The Browns and Rams, both 2 wins, no losses so far in the preseason. At halftime in Cleveland, Browns leading the Rams 16-7. Other games from the final week of the preseason going on right now, some yesterday, some to come. Here with the scores, Dan Mennigan.
Thank you, Jeff. The Baltimore Ravens lead the Washington Commanders 27-3 at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Dearness Johnson, 14 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown for Baltimore. Colts are on top of the Bengals 17-7 late in the second. Bengals quarterback Desmond Ridder 5 for 10, 47 yards and a pick. And the Texans are up on the Lions 16-7. That game just hit halftime, along with the Broncos being ahead of the Saints 16-9. That game at the half. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, Dan, thank you very much. Our score in Cleveland, 16-7. The Browns leading the Rams. First half stats straight ahead. Big numbers as well on the University Hospitals. Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Touchdown! Score big with Howard Hanna, the official real estate partner of the Cleveland Browns. As Northeast Ohio's #1 real estate provider, they're dedicated to helping you make the best move. Whether you're buying or selling, they offer tailored programs to fit your unique needs. Their expert agents are ready to guide you every step of the way, ensuring you find not just any house, but your dream home. With Howard Hanna, you're teaming up with the #1 choice for real estate and the #1 fans of the Browns. Don't wait. Visit howardhanna.com/Go Browns to explore your winning options today.
Let me ask you something. Is your money doing everything it can for you?
I don't know. How would I know?
Is it automatically saving for special events and keeping you posted on its progress? Like at Huntington Bank?
Oh, no.
Is it tracking your spending so you can make the best choices at the mall?
Nope.
Or setting limits on your teenager's debit card?
Definitely not.
Then it could certainly be doing more.
Yeah, sure sounds like it.
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
A toast to my best teammate. As I think back over the past few seasons, I wanted to thank my most trusted game day teammate, Tostitos. This friend has been with me every step of the way, from my first tailgate to that time we got the whole stadium doing my touchdown dance. As I recall the last-minute chip and dip runs, the salty defeats, the spicy victories, I realized it was all thanks to my teammate, Tostitos. Looking back, it was always you.
Team up with Tostitos, the official chip and dip of the Cleveland Browns.
Football is a game of inches. A missed yard here, an extra penalty there, and it could cost you the game. The same is true with gambling. A little wager here, a quick bet there. Over time, it could add up to more than you think. Even just a few $5 or $10 wagers a month would be enough to go to this Sunday's game and pay for parking. Want to find out what your gambling is costing you? Try the Cost You Later. It's one of the helpful tools, games, and quizzes you'll find at keepitfunohio.com.
Hey, this is your favorite ex-Brown running back, Greg Pruitt. You're listening to Cleveland Browns football on 92.3 The Fan.
It's the Browns 16, the Rams 7. Halftime in downtown Cleveland. Good first half for the Browns offense. 244 yards in total offense. Most of it through the air. 191 yards, 17 first downs for the Browns. And they dominated time of possession. 18 minutes and 12 seconds to 11:48 for the Rams. Joe Flacco started at quarterback, 9 of 10, 71 yards and a touchdown pass. Dylan Gabriel came in, 12 of 19, 129 yards, 2 scoring drives and a touchdown pass. No turnovers by the Browns offense in the first half. Leading rusher, Pierre Strong, had 5 carries for 25 yards, and Jamari Thrash, the leading receiver, 3 catches, 42 yards. Touchdown catches for Gage Larvidan and Harold Fandon Jr. Andrew, Nathan, Gerard, up next with the second half. Browns out in front, 16-7 over the Rams on the University Hospital. Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
We're here for the Browns and their backers. We're University Hospitals, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns. And we offer everyday primary care that helps keep football fans at their barking best. From dog checks to checkups, we're here for you. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today. Then say it with us.
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Woof, woof.
Hey, Browns fans, does your furry friend have what it takes to beat out the competition? Enter the Dog Dash Sweepstakes presented by Milkbone for a chance to have your pup compete in the annual dog races during halftime of the Browns-Dolphins game on October 19th. Grand prize includes 2 season tickets for the 2026 season and Milkbone for a year. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/Milkbone to enter and check out more from Milkbone at your local grocery or pet supply store. Milkbone, official pet treat partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, Browns fans, the Browns Kickoff Tailgate is back and better now at 2 Meijer locations. Monday, August 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meijer in Richmond Heights and Wednesday, August 27th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meijer in Medina. You'll enjoy tailgate games, hang out with team mascot Chomps, interact with Browns alumni, and check out fantastic products from our Browns partners to gear up for the 2025 season. Monday, August 25th, Meijer in Richmond Heights. Wednesday, August 27th, Meijer in Medina. Learn more at browns.com/tailgate. See you there.
When breaking Browns news happens, it happens here first. This is the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
All right, we have 30 minutes remaining here in the preseason. Browns trying to do something for what it's worth, and I'll be honest with you, it may not be worth much, but they're trying to do something they haven't done since 2021, and that is go undefeated in the preseason. And we're going to kick off here to open up the third with the ball going out of bounds and the flag thrown. So great field position here where Shedeur Sanders comes out to play quarterback. Brett Allen is our referee.
Yeah, I don't think that kick made it into the landing zone.
It did not, and then it went out of bounds.
Landing zone infraction, kicking team. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. First down.
So, Browns up 16-7. Nathan Zagura next to me. Gerard Cherry down to the sideline. My name is Andrew Siciliano. Browns trying to go 3-0 in the preseason. Dylan Gabriel marched down the field with a great 2-minute drive to cap off the scoring at the end of the second quarter. And now, a cheer from the Browns fans here at Huntington Bank Field as Shedeur Sanders is out for his first work since that Friday night victory in Carolina against mostly the third-team defense here of the Rams. Amani Marshall is the back. Sanders operates out of the shotgun. Bucky Williams is his center. Twins left, twins right. First down for Sanders. Pats the ball, moves to the right. Sanders looking, throwing, and he has his tight end, Canella, who is tackled inbounds at the 46-yard line. So a gain of 6 on first down.
How about this, Andrew? In the first half, Dylan Gabriel and Joe Flacco combined to go 21 of 29 for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Browns threw for 200 yards in that first half. Shedeur Sanders comes out, keeps it going, 1 of 1 for 6 there to get his drive started here in the third quarter.
And now 15-24 in the preseason. Browns facing a 2nd and 5 from the 45 from under center to give to Marshall. It's going to be 3rd and around 5 because Marshall gets nothing running over the left side. Bucky Williams, as mentioned, is the center. Jason Ivey, the undrafted rookie free agent out of North Carolina A&T, who we saw a lot of action from in both of the first 2 games, is at left tackle. So first 3rd down for Sanders. A minute in here to the third quarter. Browns up 16-7. Browns 5 of 8 under Flacco and Gabriel on 3rd down. Canella is wing left. Caden Davis, who has 2 touchdowns from Sanders in week 1, is wide to the left. And Marshall is the back. McDonald in motion. Shedeur to throw. Pressured and moving to the left. He may run. Sanders has nowhere to go and finally run out of bounds by Tony Fields in front of the Browns bench near the 45. And it is 3rd down. Or 4th down, I beg your pardon. And the Browns go 3 and out.
Yeah, quick 3 and out there. Nowhere really to go with the football. Good coverage down the field for the Rams. And he's working right now is Shedeur Sanders with Chase Cota at wide receiver. Caden Davis, who has had a nice preseason. McDonald was out there a little bit. So no Gage Larvidan. I don't know what that says about where the position he's earned. Jamari Thrash, we're not seeing him in this second half so far either in terms of the receivers available to Shedeur Sanders.
So now it is punt time with Stoops back to return this with a flag out behind the returner. Bojorquez punt fielded by Stoops, falling down at the 12. Let's see what this flag is.
It's going to be on the Browns.
Punt of 43.
Player out of bounds on a kick, number 26 of the kicking team. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So that's called on Harden, and good eye there because the official, Nathan on the sideline, threw his hat. He didn't lose his hat, he threw his hat, and Chad Hill takes over as referee in the second half, and we take a timeout on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
If you've searched, how will criminal charges affect my job? Or what are my rights when confronted by ICE? You don't need advice from the internet. You need answers. The Ohio offices of Bartell, Georgalis, and Juarez specialize in criminal defense and immigration. They know the law, they know the system, and they know how to fight for your rights. Have a question? Call them anytime, day or night, 216-710-6700, or go to bgjattorneys.com. Mention ESPN Cleveland for a free consultation. Stop Google searching and call BGJ.
The Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, known as LECOM, is a proud partner of the Cleveland Browns. LECOM is among the largest and most applied to medical schools. Over 17,000 LECOM alumni are delivering quality health care across the United States. With campuses in New York, Florida, and Pennsylvania, LECOM trains the next generation of doctors, dentists, podiatrists, and pharmacists. Visit lecom.edu to learn more. At LECOM, we make doctors.
NEO Born, NEO Reimagine, NEO Home. K&D offers unparalleled knowledge about Northeast Ohio because they live, work, and thrive right here with you. Whether you're looking for a new apartment to call home or a new location for your business, K&D has the perfect fit. From a luxurious downtown vibe and prime commercial space to a sophisticated suburban lifestyle or comfortable, affordable options for families, seniors, and individuals with disabilities. K&D has something for everyone. Contact K&D today and discover your perfect home. KND.com.
It's a moment of magic in the mundane. A bold, smooth blend for a smooth, bold drinker. The flavor of your favorite song in a whiskey bottle. Crown Royal Deluxe. It's what royalty tastes like. Sip royally, Cleveland. Please drink responsibly.
This is where Cleveland comes to talk Browns football. We are Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan, WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Cam Thomas on the defensive line. The newly re-signed Charlie Harris right now into the game at linebacker, or Charlie Thomas, I beg your pardon, wearing 48 at linebacker. 12:57 remaining in the third quarter. Browns on top of the Rams 16-7. And Dresser Wynn is still the quarterback here for the Rams. And from the 16 to the flag out, he hands to Schrader, who bounces off Thomas and gets tackled by Tony Brown at the 23 for a gain of 5. Flag came down to the near sideline, and this one is on the Rams.
Looked to me like Mark Redmond, number 83, was off
offense, number 83.
Well, there you go.
5-yard penalty.
I think he was about a yard downfield right there. Really starting to get a head start on his block. I think if you look down the line and the ball's where your hindquarters are, you're probably offsides. He was a good yard down the field.
Your hindquarters.
Well, I was trying to, pick a...
No. Derriere?
Yeah, very nice.
I mean...
Le Français.
I don't parlez-vous it at all. First and 15 after the penalty. They back up to the 12. Schrader the back. Sun comes out. Wynn with twins right, twins left. Shotgun from the near hash. He hands to Schrader, and Julian Okwara comes right down the line and makes the tackle. The Browns stand up. Schrader probably forward progress for 2 yards.
You know that we're deep at the defensive end position in a game when Myles Garrett doesn't participate and Julian Okwara doesn't see the field until the third quarter. Okwara's a guy who's got 10 sacks in his career, but 2 sacks in the preseason opener. Last week, his pressure and hit on DTR forced the pick 6 for KJ Henry. So he basically has been living in the backfield, making tackles for loss, sacks, and made another here to start this drive.
He was born in London. Browns go to London week 5, trying to make the team, trying to make that trip as well. On third down, Wynn fires. It's caught by Covey, the former Eagle. That was on second down, of second and 13. And Harden makes the tackle. It'll be third and a long 5. Call it 6 on the 21. Andrew Perry right now in the TV booth on News 5 talking to friends. Chris and the Hall of Famer. Chris Rosen is the Hall of Famer. Joe Thomas. Browns have cut downs debate coming up down to 53 by 4 p.m. on Tuesday. Guys trying to make an impression here. 3rd and 6 for the Rams. Browns showing blitz, wind to throw shotgun, head and shoulder fake, now backpedaling, now throwing a fade, and that one is caught, coming back for it on the back shoulder. Brennan Presley, nice grab, nice connection. Tony Brown, the coverage and tackle, but not before the Rams get enough for a first down. And we got punches thrown as well, as Brown is now pointing hands at his old teammate Tony Fields, or a former Brown rather, Tony Fields, in front of the Rams bench, gain of 23.
The Apex was going over there, did not have Excalibur to help him out because he was outnumbered, but nonetheless was over there, not afraid of a fracas. Now, Tony Brown's going to make this team as a special teams player rather than a corner, but that's where you got to get your head around and locate the football. And he was not able to do so in a big gain on 3rd down.
Brown 51 defensive snaps in the first 2 games. Ball now the 43. Toss right. Schrader out of a tackle by Thomas, and then it's cleaned up by Huntington and Mascarenas Arnold. Those two came hunting after Cam Thomas slowed down the back. It's a loss of 4.
Aiden Huntington says one of the things is his work ethic and his speed and his size. That's his superpower. Also getting Caesar salad at an Italian restaurant. That has been a perk of being in the National Football League. He told me, but right there, he ran down the line and laid the boom on that ball carrier.
He's played one tech, he's played edge, he's played just a backup outside linebacker, 15.5 career sacks, bouncing around 3 schools he can play. It's a loss of 4, under 10 remaining 3rd quarter, 2nd and 14, wind to throw, pressured, and he's going down! Sacked by Cam Thomas at the 37.
The depth of this defensive end room, and right now it's Cam Thomas, it's Julian Aquara for that 5th and final, I think, defensive end spot. I've said all along, Browns have 6 guys at that position who will be on 53-man rosters, but they really like Cam Thomas, former 3rd-round pick of the Arizona Cardinals in 22, was with the Browns last year, had a sack in his 5 games, gets another one there. He has been pretty darn good so far this preseason, was really good in the joint practices in Philly, Andrew.
And brings out a 3rd and 17 thanks to that sack. Browns with a 4-man line. Linebackers are back. On 3rd down, wind to throw, pressured, now throws it out to the flat. It's caught by Schrader, and a good job, Miles Harden coming up and making the tackle on the 40, 3 yards shy of the 6, and it's 4th down.
Pressure by our guy, Aiden Huntington, again right there, working through a double team in the middle of the line, relentless in his pursuit of the quarterback. I love that kid. We've seen him line up earlier on offense in this game, on the opening play of the game, I think, if I recall all that far back, as a lead blocker there, done on special teams, and getting to the quarterback, making some big plays here on defense.
Amanda scored a touchdown back in the 2nd quarter. Gage Larvidan back to return. This Evans punt, he will field at the 8. Makes the first man miss, as he always does, and then he gets popped by, who do you think?
Yeah, you know it.
It's Tanner Engel. I mean, and you could hear it from here. When I went out to get something to eat at halftime, ran into Jimmy Lake, the veteran Rams defensive coach, the former head coach at the University of Washington. And I said, Jimmy, he's going to kill somebody. And he goes, yeah, that's why we signed him. At NC State, coming out of college last year. Look at his college tape, Lake said. That's all he does.
Yeah, and he came in, he had 6 tackles in the first half to lead all tacklers in this game. That's his 7th right there.
I mean, you could hear it from here.
I'd like to see him and Aiden Huntington in a little Oklahoma drill.
I don't. Let's get healthy.
Go, Aiden, go.
52-yard punt, 7-yard return for Larvidan. Browns have a 15-yard line. Shador Sanders' 2nd drive. Browns went 3 and out on the opening possession. From under center, he play fakes to Marshall. He's back to throw. Pressured, steps up in the pocket. He throws, and then the check down is in and out of the hands of Marshall. Shador took a hit. It's 2nd down. Gerard, what do you got?
Well, while defense is taking care of business, Myles Garrett is providing in-game entertainment for the fans on this side of the football field. Every time he turns around, guys, the fans react and yell. He'll stop, pause, do it again. The fans will react and yell. So we're getting some entertainment, not on the football field for Myles Garrett, but certainly on the sideline.
Are you not entertained? By Gerard, brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage and Miles as well, the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns, who lead 16-7, 8:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Sanders with a 2nd down, out of the shotgun, out of the offset pistol from the 15, gives to Marshall, and he's going to run A-gap left side, maybe 2 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
It's interesting. I thought maybe we'd see Isaiah Bond a little more here in the second half, but I think they've got plans for Isaiah Bond. And how about that?
How about that?
On TV? Listen,
are you directing on the TV broadcast as well? You mentioned Isaiah Bond, and bam, on the monitor, there's Isaiah Bond.
I do what I can. 3rd and long here, but you certainly saw that speed on display in his time out there with Flacco and Gabriel, and I think we're going to see it week 1 here against the Bengals.
Shotgun here for Shador. 3rd and 8, 17-yard line. Sanders back to throw. Has time. Looks. Moving to the right. Sanders throws on the run. Over the head of Travion Williams down the sideline at midfield, but there's a flag back on the 18.
It's going to be an eligible man downfield. Javion Cohen was at about the 33-yard line. He was past the sticks. You could have thrown him the ball and gotten a first down, but you can't be out there when you're the big fella.
New referee here in the second half is Chad Hill, as we've seen that in a bunch of preseason games.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense number 62. 5-yard penalty.
Bucky Williams is complaining because it wasn't Bucky Williams. So he's like, wait a second, I was not downfield. It was Javion Cohen.
Hard to miss.
Yes.
Bucky's got the long hair.
Bucky looks like he could have starred in Game of Thrones. Could have been North of the Wall.
Or like Roadhouse as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Be
fourth penalty for the Browns. Formidable. Maybe over the top.
Once that head gets turned around, look out.
He becomes a different man. All right. Bojorquez back to punt, stands at the 2.5. Stoops set to return this lefty spiraling. Oh, what a great kick. Out of bounds on the far sideline near the 25. That man's left leg is a cannon. 7.5 remaining in the third. Browns up 16-7. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Keep your summer fun going in the best-selling Toyota Tacoma. Now through September 2nd, get 1.99 APR financing plus $500 APR cash on all remaining new 24 gas-powered Tacomas. And while supplies last, you can lease a new 24 Tacoma SR5 double cab 4x4 for just $219 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey, Chris Holdak here. You all know my go-to car wash spot by now, Quick Bright Car Wash in Avon. Quick Bright is locally owned, and it's not like all the other washes out there. I want to tell you about their wash club. You can wash multiple cars on one single membership. At other washes, you can only wash the same single car. With a Quick Bright membership, you can wash any and all cars up to 2 per day. They don't care what car you bring. Touchless option, soft touch option as well. You can download the app today. Quick Bright Car Wash, Nagel Road in Avon, your locally owned 24/7 shine spot.
Discover the meaning of grass without limits with Forever Lawn's high-performance turf solutions. We are passionate about providing beautiful, functional spaces that improve communities and lives, covering everything from putting greens and pet parks to playgrounds and sports fields. As the official synthetic turf partner of the Cleveland Browns, we are eager to further our impact and help you on your next project. Visit foreverlawn.com to discover the possibilities of grass without limits. That's foreverlawn.com.
If your hair could talk, it would probably say, thanks for saving time on a great haircut at Great Clips. You used online check-in to put your name on the list in the app and made it to the salon right on time, thanks to getting a Ready Next text. Your hair would also like to add, this cut rules. And the price? A very close second. For a great haircut that fits your schedule and your budget, take it from your hair. Take yourself to Great Clips. Download the app today.
Cuts will be made around the NFL while you work on Tuesday. Follow the roster moves on the radio home of the Cleveland Browns. 92.3 The Fan.
Hey, the regular season's going to be here before you know it. It's 2 weeks from tomorrow. Lock in your spot right now as a Browns season ticket member and score the lowest prices with no deposit needed. Buy online and check out your view for every game in the 2025 home slate. ClevelandBrowns.com/tickets. Go there now. 7:29 remaining in the third. Browns up 16-7. Defense on the field. Rams have it after a 57-yard Bojorquez punt on the LA 25. Low snap, wind to throw, flag out far sideline, throws left side, and Presley makes a nice catch. Spinning, beg your pardon, that is True Edwards making the nice catch. Back shoulder at the 46. Second time, Wynn has thrown a back shoulder go ball, but again, flag out at the snap far sideline.
Offense, number 81. 5-yard penalty. Who played first down?
I called Presley. It was Presley who was actually offsides. Stations, let's do a legal here. 10 seconds for the legal ID. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights, 92.3 The Fan. An Odyssey Sports Station.
So back him up. 2nd and 15, wipes out the 21-yard play. Rams now back on their own 20-yard line. Dresser wins still the quarterback. He's going to go wire to wire. Schrader is his back to his right. Out of the gun. Browns rushing for. Wynn looking left. Now throws left, and that is caught. And then carrying it across the 30-yard line is 81, Brennan Presley. Nick Needham, the veteran defensive back, the former Dolphin, who had a pick week 1 of the preseason with the tackle gain of 11.
Yeah, I thought maybe we would see Nick Needham earlier in this game, but we have not seen him here until midway through the third quarter, so I don't know that that necessarily bodes well for the veterans' ability to make the Cleveland Browns here in 2025, and you wonder if they're going to have to look elsewhere to add to that cornerback room with Miles Harden and Cam Mitchell.
Wynn hands to Schrader, who's getting a lot of work here, and it's 2nd and 4, and Schrader, the former D2 back, who got to Missouri and rewrote the Tigers record book, makes a nice run there and gets 7 after the 38 first down Rams. Update here, Nathan. I mentioned Andrew Berry is in the booth with Chris Rose and Joe Thomas right down the hallway on the News 5 on the local TV broadcast. Asked about keeping 4 quarterbacks. He said, honestly, it's not much of a decision for us. All 4 guys have done what we have asked. We have a room that we really like the guys in there. We don't really see that as a problem. We see it as an opportunity. So as we mentioned, as Wynn now play fakes, chased by Okwara, who drills him as he throws, and he throws downfield. That's caught Browns territory. McMillan's got to make the tackle after Presley catches, and he's out of bounds on the 39 of the Browns. And that is Okwara, who had the big hit. And he is slow to get up, and he takes his helmet off at the 20.
Yeah, he went down immediately and looked to be in a lot of pain, and he's played very well, fighting to be that 5th defensive end for the Browns, and he's one of the 6 guys that I said absolutely should be on an NFL roster, and he certainly has put out good enough tape that he would land somewhere even if he doesn't make the 53, so you hope that he's okay there because he's been a force. But, you know, you go back to that quarterback discussion, and there's nothing wrong with keeping all 4 quarterbacks.
Absolutely.
Because Kenny Pickett is a guy that probably, had he not gotten hurt, would be your starter week 1 had he gone through and continued to show what he had shown early in the early portion of the offseason. So we'll continue it on when we come back, but there's a lot to talk about.
Kevin Stefanski out to check out Okwara. We take a timeout here. Regular timeout stations on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Are you looking for a way to spend quality time with your cat while keeping them hydrated? Inaba Churu, the world's #1 wet cat treat, is the perfect solution. Made from high-quality ingredients like real chicken and wild-caught tuna, Churu is a high-moisture, low-calorie treat designed to be fed by hand to create a stronger bond between pet parents and their cats. Find Churu products online at inabafoods.com or pick them up today at your local discount drug mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Browns.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Wow, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
At Bookman & Son, they always say, we're close enough if you need us, but we're far enough away to leave you alone. We've all been bombarded with salespeople at stores in the past. You feel like walking out just as soon as you walk in. Well, not at Bookman & Son. Once greeted, Josh and the team will give you space to explore the store at your own pace, and we'll be there to assist when needed, creating a calm, comfortable jewelry experience. Experience Bookman & Son for yourself. 8803 Brecksville Road or bookmanandson.com.
From the daily driver, a heavy hauler, to a high-end auto investment, the Sarshone Auto Group is one of Northeast Ohio's leaders. With 6 locations, Sarshone Ford in Alliance and Randolph, Sarshone Chevrolet in Randolph and Garrettsville, Sarshone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, and the Sarshone Auto Gallery in North Canton. The Sarshone Auto Group. Find out more at sarshone.com, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Touchdown! Josh Cribbs!
Hey, Browns fans, this is Josh Cribbs. You're listening to Cleveland Browns football on Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan.
So here's the good news. Julian Okwara got up, then walked off under his own power. However, after the big gain here, the Rams have it on the Browns' 38-yard line. New set of downs. Browns up 16-7, 5:29 remaining here in a third quarter that has not seen a lot of action. They wind the clock, and Dresser Wynn is the quarterback. He opened 0 for 4. He's since 10 for 10. Shotgun, quick throw to the left, caught by Stoops. In and out of an Isaac tackle, but he holds it up, and Easton Mascarenas Arnold from USC, Southern California native, makes the tackle.
Yeah, it's his second tackle, 13th of the preseason, and he's the one guy that's probably on the field right now. He, maybe Chris Edmonds, that really have a shot to be on, and Aiden Huntington, those three to really be on that final 53 for the Cleveland Browns.
With Okwara out, Titus Leo signed a week ago wearing 98, is playing right end. Browns have 5 on the line here on a 2nd and 6. And the give goes to Schrader running right, and Mascarenas Arnold fills that hole, and you can hear that noise from up here. Holds him to no gain, maybe give him 1, and sets up 3rd down.
Like I said, last week, team high 7 tackles. Coming in this game, team high 11 tackles. USC last year led the team in tackles. Year before that, Oregon State led the team in tackles. He is a tackling machine.
He is, and we should tell the story again. Officially, it's a loss of 1, actually. Mascarenas Arnold, first name Easton. His mother won a national championship in softball at Arizona. Easton, the bat, right? Yep. Named the kid after the aluminum bat. He hits like a baseball bat. Here brings up a 3rd and 7. Wynn empty, throws right. It is caught there by Edwards, who tries to get out of the Lamarian James tackle, and he's going to be just shy. James holds up the fist for 4th down, but that is inches shy. It's going to be 4th and half a yard.
Measurement on the field.
And we're going to get a timeout for the measurement.
Unnecessary. He's short.
He is short. He is short. It was Presley who made the catch.
Are they trying the new technology here, or are we getting just the classic traditional?
Which, as we figure that out, I'm going to tell you the copyright on this broadcast is owned by the Cleveland Browns. All rights to the broadcast are reserved, in any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of the broadcast without the express written permission of your Cleveland Browns is prohibited.
So they've got a full field up on the screen there that I'm not really gleaning any information from.
So remember, we still do have the sticks. We still do have the chains here. The ball is spotted by the official under this new system.
There it comes, the virtual measurement.
Yep.
And he is
short. It's short, as you said. We got it right.
After review, the ruling on the field is short of the line to gain. It's 3rd down.
And remember, if you had gone over, right, you're out of the Showcase Showdown. If you go under, you can still win the vote.
That's right. Listen, by the way, 9 inches short.
If you're keeping track. Again, the ball spotted on the field by the officials. The measurement, because they have all the cameras, they're just triangulating everything and ruling that it's short. So it is 4th down to the Rams. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Just across the 29, they got to get to the 28. Browns up 16-7, 3:55 remaining in the 3rd. Wynn under center. A couple of tight ends. He's got Schrader, and he's going to go sneak, and he's going to get the 1st down, and they're going to push the pile. And Wynn is going to surf underneath it and push it to the 26. Rams go for it on 4th down and get it.
Yeah, and he lost his helmet at the end of that one. A tough run. I've got to tell you, Dresser Wynn. I was, a little skeptical about him yesterday when we were going through it on Browns Day. He's been impressive. Started 0 for 4, 12 for his last 12.
It's a tradition truly unlike any other. You bring him in as the 4th quarterback, and Sean McVay tosses in the key in the final preseason.
Wasn't he an Edmonton Elk?
He was a heck of a quarterback in Tennessee Martin as well. Ball on the Browns 26. Browns up 16-7. Coming up on 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Wynn throws a sideline shot towards the end zone. Incomplete. Knocked away in the end zone by Lamarian James. Good to see him back after being taken off the field late in the game, fourth quarter, with a head injury in Carolina. True Edwards, the intended receiver.
Yeah, gets the PBU there. That's what he was known for at TCU. Led the Big 12 with 14 passes defensed a year ago. Gets his first as a Brown, gets that lead hand out there right in the catching pocket and knocks the ball away. And the Browns on the sidelines, they liked it. They said, yeah, incomplete, baby.
Incomplete. Lamarian James with the pass defense, and now Wynn with the delayed handoff. And ooh, Charlie Thomas laid a hit, as did Mascarenas Arnold on Schrader to bring up third down.
Jason Tarver loves Charlie Thomas. A little undersized, but man, the kid can run. He plays physically. Got hurt at the Greenbrier last year, derailed his season, but the first guy to greet him on the sideline there was Jason Tarver. Love to see that.
4 games in 2023 for Thomas, and he came back this week after the season-ending injury. Hate to see it for Nathaniel Buki Watson. Rams have it on the Browns 27, 3rd and 11 here. Coming up on 2.5 to go in the third. Browns up 9. Wynn shotgun. Browns bring the blitz. Wynn backpedaling, throwing it off his back foot and throwing it out of bounds. Pressure there from K.J. Henry. Browns brought the safety blitz with Edmonds as well. 4th down.
And True Edwards, the receiver, almost had a collision with an immovable object named Gerard Cherry on the sideline there. Good thing he pulled up, otherwise Gerard was going to have to stand his ground.
Gerard, you okay down there? It looked like you were ready to...
Almost had a flashback. Almost hit him.
It was going to be like Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch, the cameraman in the preseason opener. You see when he threw a little forearm shimmy to his own guy.
45-yard field goal try now for the second-year kicker, Josh Carty. Out of the Evans hold, and now a timeout as the Rams were late with a substitution. Late getting an offensive lineman off the
Los
field.
Angeles. This is their first charge timeout of the quarter.
K.T. Levittson couldn't get off the field, and the Rams got to burn a timeout. Gives us time to say think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs.
30-second timeout.
Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Andrew Berry still in the booth with Chris and Joe Thomas. Can we phone a friend as well?
We've got friends.
We have friends.
We got lots of friends. Who are we calling?
Get Miss K on the phone.
Miss K made it to India. Luca, a champ in the drive over there. 10.5 weeks, made it a full 3.5 hours. That a baby.
Oh, 45-yard field goal try from the far hash for Joshua Carty. Out of the Evans hold. He's kneeling at the 35, waiting for it, and he puts it down, and that kick to the uprights is good. And we have a 16-10 game. 2:20 remaining, third quarter, Browns lead. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Let me ask you something. Is your money doing everything it can for you?
I don't know. How would I know?
Is it automatically saving for special events and keeping you posted on its progress? Like at Huntington Bank?
Oh, no.
Is it tracking your spending so you can make the best choices at the mall?
Nope.
Or setting limits on your teenager's debit card?
Definitely not.
Then it could certainly be doing more.
Yeah, sure sounds like it.
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
This season, bring championship color to your home turf with Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Browns. Whether you're cheering on your team in the family room or refreshing the playroom, Sherwin-Williams has got over 1,700 colors to match your game day energy. From kickoff to final whistle, trust the pros who know paint, because great coverage isn't just for cornerbacks. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store today.
We're here for professional footballers and striving student athletes. We're University Hospital's Drusinski Sports Medicine Institute, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns, and we're here for you. Our team of sports medicine experts offer everything from proactive injury prevention to advanced treatment and rehabilitation to help every athlete, from peewees to the pros, get back on the field. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today.
Hey,
sports fans, Aaron Goldhammer here. Let me tell you, game days just got a whole lot better with Extend Technologies. Whether you're watching the big game under the stars or firing up the grill, Extend has the ultimate outdoor entertainment solutions, including stunning landscape lighting that's going to take your backyard to the next level. And don't just guess on budget. The experts at Extend are going to sit down with you at the design center to design the perfect system, whether it's motorized shades, home theater, or smart lighting. Go to xtendav.com. That's extendav.com. Go see Tony and the crew.
Want to talk Browns while you're at work? Baskin and Phelps, weekdays starting at 10 on 92.3 The Fan.
2:20 remaining in the third, Huntington Bank Field. Thanks for spending a summer Saturday with us. Down to the sideline, Gerard Cherry, Nathan Zagura. Hi, my name is Andrew. Here in the booth, where the Browns lead the Rams 16-10. Joshua Carty, 45-yard field goal. He is now set to kick off with McDonald and Larvidan back to return. And this one's going to go through the back of the end zone for the touchback. Browns are bringing the pressure as they have the entire preseason. Browns have 2 sacks and 6 quarterback hits today. Call that a sack report. Call that the pressure report. Brought to you by Big Fig, the mattress made for more, crafted in Cleveland, just like our Browns. Let's see what the O-line can do, however, to protect Shedeur Sanders, who's coming out for a third drive. He has played as the only quarterback here in the third quarter. 1 for 3, 6 yards. The offense really has not done much after Gabriel and Flacco put points on the board in the first half. Sanders, though, working with the threes with Amani Marshall as his back. He's under center near hash. Sal Cannella, the tight end, with his hand down to the left. Give to Marshall, running left, and the Rams fill it quickly. Desjuan Johnson, 94, the former Mr. Irrelevant a couple of years ago, among those on the tackle. Going back to what Andrew Berry, Browns GM, said within the last 20 minutes with Chris and Joe on the News 5 broadcast, AB said that he has no problem keeping 4 quarterbacks. Matter of fact, he said it's an opportunity rather than a burden here, and I'm paraphrasing.
Yep.
So all of you who thought that, there's no way they're keeping 4, they're probably going to keep 4. Now, I do think, as Sanders comes to the line with a 2nd and 9 shotgun, I do think there's a question about Kenny Pickett's health. Shedeur back to throw, pats the ball, throws left, caught by Marshall, immediately tackled in the flat, gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down, 3rd and 8. You do have to ask, and we've said this a couple of times, is Kenny Pickett going to be ready for Cincinnati? And is there an IR that could ease the logjam? Because carrying 4 on the active roster makes it very difficult when you have injuries at corner and you have injuries at linebacker.
Yeah, and it makes you have to cut players you want, hope you can get them back to your practice squad, and then maybe have them up. For example, could he carry 2 tight ends and have one on the practice squad that you elevate over those first 3 weeks? So a lot of decisions, and keeping 4 quarterbacks just makes it hard. It does not happen often. He's got to get rid of it.
Ball's out. Shedeur hit as he throws on 3rd down. Ball loose on the turf, and there's a fight for it to the near side, 30. Brennan Jackson, Jameel Muhammad. Jameel Muhammad got to Shedeur, and the Browns are going to fall on it. They're going to keep the football. And Sanders got pressured from behind, and it's punt time. Out comes Corey Bojorquez. The recovery there by Sebastian Gutierrez, the former 49er, signed a couple of weeks ago.
And so far, Shedeur's got to speed up his process a little bit. You're with a line that is very shaky right now. The Browns' offense, in particular the passing offense, first 2 quarters produced 100 yards a quarter and a touchdown a quarter. So far in this third quarter, it's going to produce 2 for 4 for 7 yards from Shedeur Sanders.
Muff punt. Stoops is going to pick it up at the 3, and then Stoops is wrestled down by Caden Davis right there. A booming punt by Corey Bojorquez. Davis was there, and Huntington helped clean it up. Let's go down to Gerard.
As the offense has not been that active, but I must say I had a very active third quarter. Got in on a ball call for a fade route in which Lamarian James broke up the pass, and as you saw with True Edwards, had a chance to get some contact, and I may want to next time step to the side. With that being said, the offensive line for the Browns right now is not providing much opportunity for one Shedeur Sanders. And Nathan, you're right. When you understand that what you're working with in front of you is not giving you the time, speed up your process, adjust as a quarterback. And if he could do that, that may help this offense get more positive plays.
Gerard, you get the action you need. You're going to be ready now for week 1?
Oh, man, I'm ready to sign up for D-line right now, dog. I'm ready. I'm good to go. I got 5 plays in me.
Gerard, brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns. Special teams demon Aiden Huntington stays out there on the defensive line. Ralph Holley, Titus Leo as well, KJ Henry. You got Isaac and James at corner, Edmonds and Needham back there at safety, Charlie Thomas at linebacker trying to set this third and a half string Browns defense, if you will, after the 67-yard punt. Wynn is going to go shotgun in his own end zone. Ball's going to be snapped from the 3. See if the Browns bring pressure. 4-man line, showing blitz with Thomas. He's up in the C-gap, waiting, and now he comes, and now Wynn to throw, gets it out quickly to the left side. Big hit by Isaac, takes down Covey at the 8. So they get it out, short gain, maybe 5, but Isaac with a good job wrapping up as we head to the 3rd. 15 minutes of football remaining. Head to the 4th, I beg your pardon, thankfully. Head to the 4th, 15 minutes remaining in the preseason of the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Keep your summer fun going at Toyota's National Sales Event. Now through September 2nd, get 1.99 APR financing on a powerful new 25 Tundra or $3,000 customer cash. Excludes TRD Pro. Or you can lease a new well-equipped 25 Tundra SR Crew Max for just $419 a month for 36 months with $39.99 due at signing. With approved credit through TFS. Tax, title, and license extra. Call 1-888-36-TOYOTA for details or go to Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Browns fans, the 2025 schedule is here. Get excited for game day at the Browns VIP Tailgate. Brought to you by BullseyeEventGroup.com. The Browns VIP Tailgate starts 3 hours prior to kickoff before every home game. Located right next to Huntington Bank Field inside the Great Lakes Science Center. This tailgate is all ages and features premium all-you-can-eat food and drink. Yes, that's right. Open bar for 3 hours. Start Browns games right. Season-long and single-game VIP tickets available now at BullseyeEventGroup.com.
The countdown to the 2025 season has begun, and you aren't going to want to miss out on a single game.
Intercepted! Denzel Ward has it at the 40. Spins back and runs towards the Browns bench. Midfield has blockers. Down to the 42 where he's tackled.
Tickets are on sale now for all the best matchups at Huntington Bank Field. Visit Browns.com/tickets today.
Cleveland fans, whether you're cheering your favorite home team at home or a party, Cheez-It, Pringles, and Kellogg's Frosted Flakes help you get game day ready. Who can deny 100% real cheese with Cheez-It? Bold, flavorful Pringles, the sweet spark of Kellogg's Frosted Flakes, or even all 3. You don't have to because we got your great game day snacking covered. So stock up on Cheez-It, Pringles, and Kellogg's Frosted Flakes today at your local discount drug mart, the official drugstore of the Cleveland Browns. It'll be your first chance to dissect the game on the Ken Carver Show with me, Anthony Lima, weekday mornings starting at 6 a.m. Only here on Sports Radio 92.3 The Fan.
15 minutes of football remaining in your summer before we reconvene right here at Huntington Bank Field, September 7th, for the Browns and the Bengals, and we do it for real. Here, the Browns lead 16-10 to open up the 4th quarter after another fantastic Corey Bojorquez punt. His 5th of the day, he's averaging 53.8 yards. And Dresser Wynn of the Rams have it 2nd and 5 on their own 8-yard line, and movement. Titus Leo in the backfield. Rams jumped back.
Full start. Offense, number 57. Half the distance to the goal. Replay 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 as John Leglue, who signed just 2 days ago for the Rams, moved early. All right, 4-yard line, 2nd and 9. Win under center, gives to Schrader, running up the middle. Browns swarm. Schrader pushes ahead and gets some breathing room. Out to the 7-yard line. Aiden Huntington, get to know him. Another tackle.
That was a forearm shiver from Aiden Huntington. He is a relentless motor guy, working so hard and really rooting for him. And I think he's shown, I think, enough that makes you say this guy needs to be a part of this operation.
I think he belongs in the varsity. Yeah.
With the trade from Jawan Briggs, I think Absolutely. It really clears a spot for him as well.
3rd and 6. Browns bringing pressure. Wins hands at the goal line. Fires outside. Fires incomplete. Wanted Covey. Chris Edmonds, who's had a nice summer. The safety, second-year man, on the coverage, and it's 4th down. And out comes Evans to punt out of his own end zone.
Yeah, Charlie Thomas on the blitz. He is tall, he is lean, and he may have gotten a hand on that one. Nonetheless, he was in the face of Dresser Wynn and forced that errant throw. Charlie Thomas looks like a guy who he stepped right in. I mean, he was signed 2 days ago.
Yes.
And is playing like he's been in this system for years, which he has.
If by years you mean 2 years ago, but he's back.
That's right.
He's healthy and he's here. And Evans punts out of the end zone. It's an end-over-end kick. Larvidan backing up and waiting and fielding at the 35. Running to the left, now cutting to the right. 40-45. Larvidan drilled and tackled near the Browns' 48-yard line. It's Tanner again. Heat-seeking missile, Otrevez.
He's been pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. That's his 7th tackle. Tony Fields, former Brown, also has 6 tackles in this game and a sack.
So out comes Shedeur Sanders here for the Browns. He hasn't done much here in the second half. 2 of 4, 7 yards. After the 58-yard punt and 3-yard return, Shedeur's got great field position, just shy of midfield. 2 yards shy of midfield. Bucky Williams is center. Marshall is his back, who is the lone setback. Browns in 12 personnel. And Sanders takes the snap. Play fake and a rollout. Sanders looking, spinning away from the tackle. Crowd loves him running. He's now switching hands to the left and running out of bounds. It's going to be a sack, pushed out of bounds near the 45, a loss of 3. The corner, Kendrick, is going to get credit for it. Maybe the closest one there. Muhammad as well with the chase.
Great job getting away from the initial pressure, but then you got to make sure you just throw that ball out of bounds. Don't take the sack right there, have it be a no gain. He's working with guys right now, though, at receiver who are giving him nothing. There's no separation out there. Nobody's open. He makes a guy miss. Somebody's got to be able to break free in that scramble drill. He still had nowhere to go with the ball. So this is a tougher situation for Shedeur Sanders than what we saw in Carolina when he did have some of the receivers who are making plays for him. Right now, Chase Cota doesn't even know where to line up. So this is a tough environment.
All right, out of the shotgun on 2nd down. Sanders backpedaling, pressured again, spins away. Now backpedaling. This looks like Colorado. Sanders sacked back at the 23.
So he's not getting the open receivers, and he's starting to drift back into some of his bad habits. Drifting back there, you have 2 negative plays that lose. I can't even imagine. How many yards was that one, our great statistician right there? 22-yard sack. You can't take a 22-yard sack in the National Football League. So we've gone from a very efficient, good operation, and Shedeur, again, he's in a tough situation. He's getting no protection. He's not getting receivers getting open. It's just... This is tough offense right now.
You got an international pathway program left tackle right now. It's 3rd and 36. Ball back on the 22. Browns have to get to the 42 of the Rams, and they will just concede, and they will run Marshall, and he'll get a couple of yards to the 36, or 26, I beg your pardon, and it is punt time. Listen, as good as Shedeur looked week 1 against Carolina when he had the second-team offense, he had Caden Davis, who... he's never really played in the regular season, save for Week 18 last year in Baltimore, but a guy that's been in 4 different camps. He has now caught preseason touchdowns for 3 different teams. He had guys out there that could make plays, but better yet, he had the second-team offensive line. This mishmash of an offensive line, not doing anyone any favors, but at the same time, Shedeur's got to speed it up.
Well, that's the thing. You just have to understand and limit the mistakes. Nothing's there, throw it away, dirt it. But you can't take 22-yard sacks.
Covey on the return.
Oh, our guy.
And Aiden Huntington with the big pop at the 28. I mean, Aiden Huntington, you know what? I'd get him out of the game so people don't know how good he is. Get him out. Get him out.
Hope he's going to be on the 53. Let him know.
Send him to the locker room. Timeout. 4th quarter, 11:44 remaining on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
If your home feels warm and stuffy and your energy bills are climbing higher every month, probably your windows, folks. Universal Windows Direct has an incredible offer to help you fix it right now. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and there's no limit. Plus, no interest, 5 whole years. Don't wait for the next heat wave or cold snap. Call 216-518-8900 or go to universalwindowsdirect.com. Schedule a free in-home estimate today. Trust me, like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
Hey, Browns fans, does your your furry friend have what it takes to beat out the competition? Enter the Dog Dash Sweepstakes presented by Milkbone for a chance to have your pup compete in the annual dog races during halftime of the Browns-Dolphins game on October 19th. Grand prize includes 2 season tickets for the 2026 season and Milkbone for a year. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/Milkbone to enter and check out more from Milkbone at your local grocery or pet supply store. Milkbone, official pet treat partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Hey Browns fans, the Browns Kickoff Tailgate is back and better now at 2 Meijer locations. Monday, August 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meijer in Richmond Heights and Wednesday, August 27th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Meijer in Medina. You'll enjoy tailgate games, hang out with team mascot Chomps, interact with Browns alumni, and check out fantastic products from our Browns partners to gear up for the 2025 season. Monday, August 25th, Meijer in Richmond Heights. Wednesday, August 27th, Meijer in Medina. Learn more at browns.com/tailgate. See you there.
In the quest for a good night's rest, bigger figures get left behind because the world doesn't cater to those born for big living. That's why Big Fig has one purpose: to give forgotten sleepers the rest they deserve. We're crafted right here in Cleveland with 50% more individually wrapped coils, superior edge support, and a weight capacity of 1,100 pounds. No sagging on our watch, ever. Backed by a lifetime warranty, Big Fig, the mattress made for more.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
Big Fig, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, Dog Pound, it's Hanford Dixon, and you're listening to Cleveland Browns football on 92.3 The Fan.
Hey, friends, kickoff to the 2025 season is right around the corner. Don't miss a single play. Get your seats to your favorite matchups today. ClevelandBrowns.com/tickets. ClevelandBrowns.com/tickets. You got Rush and Holmes, 2 guys signed 2 weeks ago, now playing corner as the Rams have it. First down, far hash, 29-yard line. Browns up 16-10 with 11:44 to go. A little end around here and a big hit on the far sideline by Christian Holmes on 81. Brennan Presley, a gain of 4. Third time today that Dave Ragone, pride of Middleburg Heights and St. Ignatius, the Rams quarterback coach, calling plays, has gone to that jet sweep.
Yeah, because it's been a pretty effective play for them so far today.
Absolutely. Why not? Run the clock. By land or by land?
Now you're talking turf and turf.
Turf and turf. Coming up on 11 minutes remaining in the preseason. Browns up 16-10, 2nd and 6 for the Rams. Win, straight drop. Huntington gets to him. Let's go. Aiden Huntington, friends.
He keeps this up. He's going to order the whole menu the next time he goes to the Italian restaurant, folks. That's what he said. That's the dream. You keep working like this. He has been relentless. He is a bull in a china shop. I love it.
Aiden Huntington, 6'1", 281, played at Tulane, but 3 years at Kent State. Also had a cup of coffee at Louisiana Monroe and a Caesar salad. Played a 1-tech outside linebacker, 15.5 career sacks. Where does he play? I don't care where he plays. Just put him on the field. 3rd and 7 now. Rams have it 32-yard line. Win, back to throw.
Again!
And he goes down again. Aiden Huntington.
Look at Myles Garrett, first guy on the field. This whole Browns bench is emptying to give Aiden Huntington. They ran a twist right there. He came around, and you could hear that one from up here. Dresser Wynn said, I didn't sign up for the Aiden Huntington experience. Still getting mobbed by his teammates over there. They love him. What's not to love? Andrew, what is not to love about this guy? Loops to the inside, and then boom! Crushes him. When you get Myles Garrett, the Defensive Player of the Year, 10 yards onto the field to cheer you on, you know you've made an impression on that locker room.
Loss of 10. Huntington sacks on back-to-back plays. And now Larvidan's going to run away from the punt and let it bounce. It takes a Rams bounce, rolling and rolling and rolling, and it's down finally at the 4. Flag down by the line of scrimmage. Huntington is living in Dresser Wynn. He's living in a dresser like Kramer was living in a dresser. 74-yard punt. Officials talking this flag over on the far sideline in front of Kevin Stefanski.
We got hats. We got flags.
And we have a backup official here in the second half. Waiting for the call.
An eligible player downfield. Kicking team, number 74. 54. After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Los Angeles.
Still the kick.
84. 15-yard penalty. Cleveland's ball, first down.
So, Chad Hill's still working through this whole officiating thing.
We're not going to make them re-kick that?
Let's take a timeout, an official timeout to sort things through. Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. Stations, University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Hey, Browns fans, does your furry friend have what it takes to beat out the competition? Enter the Dog Dash Sweepstakes presented by Milkbone for a chance to have your pup compete in the annual dog races during halftime of the Browns-Dolphins game on October 19th. Grand prize includes 2 season tickets for the 2026 season and Milkbone for a year. Visit clevelandbrowns.com/Milkbone to enter and check out more from Milkbone at your local grocery or pet supply store. Milkbone, official pet treat partner of the Cleveland Browns.
This is the land, and we protect our own. That means the dogs. And the cats, too. At Embrace Pet Insurance, we help pet parents defend against surprise vet bills. From the dog pound to your backyard, Embrace has your back. Because whether your MVP has paws or pads, they deserve a strong defense. Embrace Pet Insurance, the official pet insurer of the Cleveland Browns. Call 800-EMBRACE or visit EmbracePetInsurance.com to get your free quote today.
We're here for the Browns and their backers. We're University Hospitals, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns. And we offer everyday primary care that helps keep football fans at their barking best. From dog checks to checkups, we're here for you. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today. Then say it with us.
Here we go, Brownies, here we go. Woof, woof.
Hi, gang, it's Risen. Guess what, Browns fans? We're headed back to Vegas, baby! In November, ESPN Cleveland teaming up with True Fan Travel for another unforgettable weekend in the desert. Come party with us in Viva Las Vegas. Live broadcast, exclusive tailgate, meet and greet, Browns legends Kevin Mack, Christian Kirksey, a fired-up Browns pep rally, and more. Last year was incredible, and this year we're running it back even bigger. Join us for the Browns Las Vegas Takeover. I'll see you there. Lock in your spot now. TrueFanTravel.com.
This is the only place to talk Browns on your way into work. The Ken Carman Show with Anthony Lima. Weekday mornings on 92.3 The Fan.
Listen, I'm being my best. We're going to handle this professionally. Chad Hill is the official taking over the second half. Brad Allen steps aside, and this is what the NFL is doing. Contingency plans for all these crews late in the preseason. If the lead official, something, had to leave the game.
Well, that's what I said. Are we going to re-kick it here? And of course,
so they are going to re-kick this after the offense had already broken the huddle. And now we're going to punt it.
I've just received word after that last sack that they have renamed it Aiden Huntington Bank Field for the remainder of the day.
I mean, why not? There's a sponsorship opportunity. Ethan Evans back to punt, and he gets it away from the 8. Larvidan waiting, and he will field at the 25 of the Browns, up to the 30. Woo. Larvidan through an arm tackle and crossing the 35 to the 36. Look, you get better field position and better for Shador to operate, clearly. I'm a huge fan of, especially in the fourth quarter here, why risk another special teams punt coverage collision here?
I'm with you.
Listen,
because we're trying to get our young quarterback here. Let's get him in a better situation than backed up, and let's try to get something going.
58-yard punt, 11-yard return, and now Shador's got some field position. Browns 35-yard line. He's got Marshall as the back. He's going to go shotgun, offset pistol, twins left, and the give to Marshall, running up the middle. And Amani Marshall's going to carry it to the 40 and a gain of 5 on first down. So now you're in this position as the clock winds down towards 9 minutes remaining in the game, where you'd like to see Shador get in a rhythm and get some throws, get some confidence. Not that he lacks confidence, but get into a good rhythm and put some good stuff on tape. At the same time, you also want to get out of this game, the fourth and final preseason game. Newman Girardi sent Ethan Posick to the locker room early, and Blake Whitehart to the locker room early. You just want to get out of here, Hilton.
Yes.
Sanders up under center. on the 40-yard line. Browns 40 on a 2nd and 5. And give to Marshall again, who has a big hole. Marshall gets tripped up, but they're going to give him the lean of the forward progress. And a first down, a gain of 6 across the 45. For Marshall, his 8th carry of the day, give him 25 yards.
These Rams are getting chippy out here. After every play, it looks like they're trying to start a brouhaha here. I think everybody's just interested in you got guys fighting for their NFL livelihood, so I respect that, understand that. Want to see, Shedeur get going. He's got sacked 4 times already on his 8 dropbacks. That's the bad. So we've seen the good in Carolina. Today we're seeing a little of the bad, but hopefully you get a rhythm here. Going empty, so he has to know. Process has to be quick here to get the ball out, make your read, and get rid of the football.
On first down for the Browns' 45-yard line, Shedeur snap, looks left, pressured, backpedaling, now stepping up in the pocket, and Sanders goes down. He's sacked at the 39, and the ball comes out. Tony Fields is up and running the other way. And they blow it dead. Tony Fields, the former Brown,
ruling on the field is down by contact. 2nd down.
Was running the other way. Norton got him.
All right, so right there, Sal Canella's wide open. You got to get him the football. I talked about it has to be a quicker process. You're an empty, and he's holding the ball, and he's doing something where he's shifting the ball into his left hand and holding it in one hand. You can't throw the football from that position. So Shedeur's just not seeing it well right now, and I think part of it is he doesn't have the confidence in what's going on in front of him. But when you're an empty, that clock is sped up, and that he's not speeding up his process, as Gerard had talked about earlier.
Loss of 6. Shedeur backpedaling on 2nd down. Throw to Canella. There he is. He's going to get close to the original line of scrimmage. Stood up by Fields. It's called a gain of 5 to set up 3rd and 11.
All right, well, at least that was in rhythm there. Yeah. That was in rhythm, got it out. You give yourself a chance here, 3rd and 11. Now, it's going to be a little bit longer developing. You need to get 11 yards, but you have to understand the ball's got to come out. And, there are certain guys, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, who will hold the ball, 3+ seconds. Shedeur's not that kind of escape ability at this level. So be in rhythm, operate. That Dylan Gabriel knows his limitations. He gets the ball out very quickly. We certainly saw that in the 2nd quarter, albeit with much better talent around him.
Canella, Davis, McDonald to the wide side left. 3rd down. Shedeur, shotgun, up in the pocket, escapes the sack, still running around. Now throws on the run. Incomplete. He somehow spun around 4 times like a whirly-bird and then threw behind a wide-open Travion Williams. If he had hit him, Williams would be in the end zone.
You want to see him catch the ball because Shedeur did a good job to keep that play alive. Was almost sacked for the 6th time here in the 2nd half alone, but just a little behind him. But again,
transfer the ball to his left hand again. That's
what I'm saying, where you can't throw the football from that position. You're a right-handed quarterback, so we're seeing Shedeur kind of revert to some of the things that were the negatives that were on tape at Colorado.
Bojorquez uses his left foot. This is a very short punt, and it's fielded by Edwards at the 28 of the Rams. Timeout with 6:07 remaining. Browns up 6, 4th quarter. University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Since 1909, Nichols Bakery has been providing fresh, delicious, quality baked goods to Ohio families. From breads and buns to sweet goods, Nichols Bakery has just what you need to get ready for the game or any meal. Stop by your nearest Discount Drug Mart and pick up fresh Nickel breads, buns, and other Nichols Bakery products today.
Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. Discount Drug Mart saves you the runaround. You'll find everything you need.
Dog Pound, are you game day ready? Cleveland football is back, so taste what pork can do and add nutritious and delicious pork to your tailgate menu. Ohio pig farmers are raising wholesome and versatile pork to be the nutritional powerhouse that you need to watch every Browns touchdown this season. Head over to ohpork.org to find game day worthy recipes and learn more about how real Ohio pig farming families care for the land, the water, and their people every day.
This ad is paid in part by the Pork Checkoff. Introducing Scaleco Capital. Have you spent years building a business and juggling countless responsibilities? Now might be the perfect time to bring on a partner. Scaleco provides capital and operational expertise, giving you the freedom to step back and rediscover what you love most. With over 25 years of experience, Scaleco has been dedicated to scaling small businesses across the Great Lakes region. Team up with Scaleco today, the proud private equity partner of the Cleveland Browns. To learn more, visit scaleco.com. Scale your legacy. Find your successor. Buy out your boss. Scaleco Capital.
This season, bring championship color to your home turf with Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Browns. Whether you're cheering on your team in the family room or refreshing the playroom, Sherwin-Williams has got over 1,700 colors to match your game day energy. From kickoff to final whistle, trust the pros who know paint, because great coverage isn't just for cornerbacks. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store today.
WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights, 92.3 The Fan, an Odyssey sports station.
All right, let's see if the Browns defense can win this thing. Browns are up 16-10, 6:07 remaining. Fourth quarter, Browns have done nothing with Shedeur Sanders offensively here in the second half. However, the defense has done a ridiculously good job. Sanders, 5 drives, all 5 ending in punts on the last possession. However, when the Browns defense was on the field, Aiden Huntington, another rookie, undrafted, with back-to-back sacks on second and third down. Rams take over on the 23-yard line. Jordan Waters into the game at running back, and Wynn will hand to him. Wynn through a hole, or rather Waters through a hole. Ralph Holley got held, and Waters ran right through that hole for a gain of 9 on first down.
I'm told that the Duke graduate is Gibbe's favorite player in this game.
Yeah?
Oh,
Waters?
Yeah. Big Duke basketball fan. Huge Duke basketball fan, the Gibbe.
Jordan Waters, all right. He got 9 on his first carry of the game. 5:35 remaining. Clock moving on 2nd and 1. Give it to Waters again, and Waters runs downhill. And Waters keeps moving. Eventually, Nick Needham tracks him down, but not before he gets into Browns territory. Crosses the 50 and gets to the plus 49-yard line. 18. Waters running well.
Yeah, like Ricky running Waters. Yes. By the way, former 49ers great.
For who? For what?
I like it.
Yeah, we were in Philly last week.
We were, yeah.
Of course, we know that. I just was thinking of Ricky Waters. A bunch of former Eagles there, Jason Kelce included. Did not see the great former Eagle and Niner. Midfield now, first down, we're under 5 remaining. True Edwards in motion, and they give to Waters again. Wow, he just went through Chris Edmonds.
He's running well.
That's a nice run to the Browns 44. That is a gain of 6. Hey, anytime the Browns go for 2, Dude Wipes going to be making a donation to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. Dude Wipes will donate 2,000 wipes for each attempt and $2,000 for each successful attempt of the foundation. For more information, visit dudewipes.com/Browns. Dude Wipes, we love your Browns. Browns defense got to win this thing. 4:28 remaining, clock moving. 2nd and 4 here for the Rams on the Browns 44. They're running the football and running it right at the Browns. Another carry here for Waters, who gets away from 2 men in the backfield, Huntington and Holley, and then pushes forward to close to a first down. Mascarenas Arnold with the tackle, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. I hate to bring up the fact that Hopkins missed an extra point earlier, but we're in a situation here where if the Rams, right now they're at the 41, if they can punch this in, 3rd and 1 coming up, an extra point would win the game. Got to get to the Browns 40. Browns crowding the line. Give to Waters. No, a play fake. Wynn running and rolling and throwing incomplete on the far sideline. Knocked away. Chris Edmonds knocked it away from the tight end, number 49.
McAllen Castles
today for McAllen Castles.
That's a great name.
I could use a McAllen right now.
You might be able to get one on your flight home. McAllen Castles from Dresser Wynn?
Yes.
I mean,
that's not a mad
sounded like Joe Montana to Jerry Rice.
They're going for it. Rams are on 4th down, 4th and 1. Got to get to the 40. Crowd gets loud. Browns crowd the line. Don't call a timeout.
Talk to your guy. That's 2. He emptied the holster in the first set. That's 2 this half.
Oh, my gosh. You get Dave Ragone calling plays. But Sean McVay's calling the timeout. Gerard Cherry, they called a timeout with 3:39 to go in the 4th.
And who says Sean McVay doesn't think the preseason games matter?
Me. And Sean.
Well, with that being said, one of the things I'm noticing from a strategy standpoint is that The Rams are avoiding Aiden Huntington. Every run that you're saying successful has been because they go opposite of his direction. So if that's not command, if that's not respect, this young man is certainly balling out, and I'm so impressed with what he's doing on the football field.
He's from Northern Virginia. That's where Aiden Huntington grew up. Didn't get a sniff from any of the really big schools there. Bounced around. Kent State to start. Could have signed with the Commanders after the draft, but the Browns made their pitch, and Aiden Huntington is making a pitch for the 53. Fourth down, 3:39 to go after the timeout, fourth quarter. 4th and 1. Waters the back. Wynn under center. 12 personnel. Straight drop to throw. Wynn gunning right sideline. Back shoulder. Knocked away by Darius Rush, and the Browns take over. No, he caught it. Oh, my. Edwards came down with that somehow.
He's not in bounds,
There's no way he caught that. Challenge. Throw the flag, Kevin. Come on. He did not catch that. They don't. And now Waters carries. And he's going to get a couple of yards to the 11.
His hip was out of bounds when he caught the ball, so he was definitely out of bounds. He didn't catch it in bounds. He caught the ball. Regular season, folks, don't worry, that's challenged. There's no question he would challenge that in the regular season. Preseason, so it gets tipped up. 82 stays with it, goes to catch it. See that? He's out of bounds. Simultaneously he's out of bounds. Yes, he's out of bounds. It's okay.
If he were any more out of bounds, it would have been the perfect.
Listen, maybe what he's trying to do here is get Shedeur a 2-minute drive.
Okay.
Get a field goal, maybe a game-winning field goal opportunity.
2:50 remaining. Rams have it. 2nd and 6 on the 12. Blow it dead. Gerard, by the way, hold on. Let's get the call.
False start. Offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Gerard is brought to you by Cross Country Mortgage, the official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns. Gerard, I don't think the Rams have a 7. Oh, by the way. Do you see a 7 down there?
I do not see a 7.
Okay. Just saying.
They do not have a 7 on their roster. They have 2 6s. Nick Hampton, Drake Stump.
Bob Waterfield. The great Bob Waterfield wore number 7. That number's retired by the Rams. 2nd and 11. 2:48 to go. Dresser Wynn throws over the middle, caught by Covey, spin move, and he's tackled by Edmonds, but not before. Britton Covey, who won a ring a year ago with Kenny Pickett with the Eagles, is tackled. New set of downs. It is 1st and goal inside the 3. 2:30 remaining, clock moving, gain of 14. Remember, Dustin Hopkins missed an extra point at the end of the second quarter after the Larvadan-Gabriel connection for a touchdown. That looms large.
They'll have to run a play here. There's one more second in the half then on the play clock.
From the 2.5-yard line, the snap at 2:08. Give to Waters running left. Waters, touchdown. Rams were tied 16 all. All right. I see what you're working with, Nathan. You're setting it up for the Shedeur Sanders game-winning drive.
A game-winning drive, but also perhaps even more importantly, being very serious about this, is a field goal attempt to win this game. And you don't know at this point, would it be Dustin Hopkins to say, okay, kick for your job right here? Or Andre Schmidt saying, maybe steal the job in a high-pressure situation. I think if you're a Browns fan right now, the only thing that matters at the end of this game is to get a field goal attempt and see what happens there. Obviously, hopefully it goes through the uprights no matter who kicks it. But that's what I think you're looking for here. We've seen successful 2-minute drills from Dylan Gabriel last week, and this week maybe we can get one from Shedeur Sanders right here.
Extra point to give the Rams the lead. Flag as the Browns were clearly offsides, and the kick is no good.
I think it might got blocked by Darius Rush, who left about 4 seconds early.
Yeah, no, I don't think it got blocked. I just think it hooked. Either way, Darius Rush was quite offsides. So now, do they go for 2?
Offside, defense, number 39. 5-yard penalty.
Rush, signed last week, 6'2", 198. Former 5th-round pick of the Colts. Played 5 games the last 2 years with the Steelers. Cut 2 weeks ago by the Chiefs. So they're going to kick it again. Now spotted on the 10. 28-yard point after try, and it is good. And the Browns now trail with 2:03 remaining. For the first time today, they trail 17-16 after a 9-play, 77-yard touchdown drive that ate 4:04, a Jordan Waters touchdown run. And Shedeur Sanders has a towel over his head, and on the far sideline, Nathan, right near Gerard, he seems to be walking. Well, he was walking towards the tunnel, but then he turned around to the pylon. Gerard, what's going on?
Well, you're exactly right. He's walking back and forth. I could not tell if he was about to head to the locker room, but it looks like he's moving more towards his teammates and grabbing his helmet. But at first I was like, is he leaving the game or the stadium altogether? But yes, he's walking back towards his team.
He used to do a walk like that with his dad in Colorado. Perhaps he's just trying to get that walk in, get some of his mojo back here, because it has been a tough outing for Shedeur. 3 of 6 for 14 yards. He's been sacked 5 times, and the Browns have negative yards on offense this half after a dominant first half that saw them have 200 yards passing between Flacco and Gabriel. They now have 164 yards passing net.
Well, they're going to get good field position. Ball's out the back of the end zone of the kickoff, so bring it out to the 35, and it is not going to be Shedeur. It is going to be Snoop Huntley. So maybe that explains why Shedeur seemed deep in thought, pacing towards the far pylon. Snoop Huntley, who was captain by himself for the 3rd consecutive week, is out to put together a 2-minute potential game-winning drive. 2:03 remaining in this game. Time for 1 snap before the 2-minute warning. And the veteran, who at one point was in the Pro Bowl, at one point started a playoff game for the Ravens, is now out trying to win this for the Browns. From shotgun for the 35. Back to throw. Snoop up in the pocket, gunning over the middle. That is intercepted. Intercepted by the Rams with a flag down at midfield in front of the Browns bench. Cam Lampkin wrestled it away from Cade McDonald, and he has a pick. But it is a hold on the Rams.
Holding. Defense, number 33. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So Shedeur Sanders, we saw him do that walk, walks over, gets his helmet. Huntley's in, starts to go in, goes and talks to Kevin. I don't know what Coach Stefanski said to him, but whatever Kevin Stefanski said to him, he didn't like. Put his helmet on the bench, now has a towel over his head and is standing down far away from Kevin Stefanski.
We'll unpack that after this 2-minute warning. University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network. So here's the question.
We're here for professional footballers and striving student athletes. We're University Hospital's Drusinski Sports Medicine Institute, the official healthcare partner of the Cleveland Browns. And we're here for you. Our team of sports medicine experts offer everything from proactive injury prevention to advanced treatment and rehabilitation to help every athlete, from peewees to the pros, get back on the field. Go to uhhospitals.org/Browns to make an appointment today.
From the east side to the west side, from the Muni Lot to the Dog Pound, we rally around the Browns no matter what. At Elk & Elk, no matter how tough things get, we fight for every client every day. And if you've been injured, the best fans in the world deserve award-winning attorneys to get them the compensation they need. Elk & Elk is proud to stand with you in every game and every trial. Elk & Elk, proud partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Need to tackle your next big project? Choose OhioCat for unbeatable construction equipment. From bulldozers to excavators, OhioCat delivers power, precision, and performance with the quality you expect. And with their one-stop rental shop, you get top-notch equipment without the long-term commitment. Whether it's a quick job or a major build, if you need it, OhioCat rents it. Visit OhioCat.com to explore equipment options and make your next project a success. OhioCat, the official equipment partner of the Cleveland Browns.
Are you ready to join a community of goal-getters? At the University of Akron, our students are connected, career-ready, and built to lead. Here, hard work meets real opportunity, mentorship abounds, and ambition is met with a yes. Through the university's partnership with the Cleveland Browns, students have exclusive access to industry drivers and unique experiences. This is your moment. Visit uakron.edu/visit to learn more. The University of Akron. Find your yes.
Total football coverage. 92.3 The Fan, 92.3thefan.com, and the Odyssey app.
Your game summary brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the official paint and coatings partner of the Cleveland Browns, who have the ball. They are down 17-16, 1:56 remaining. Joe Flacco 9-10, a touchdown. Dylan Gabriel 12-19, a touchdown. Shedeur Sanders 3 for 6, and right now, after only 14 yards, he is out of the game, and Snoop Huntley is on with 1:56 to go, and the Browns have it after a defensive holding call on the Rams, negating a pick at their own 40. The story, however, is the fact that it's not Shedeur Sanders on this final drive. He was seen pacing before Huntley came in. Was he replaced by Huntley, therefore he was deep in thought and taking a walk, or was he late getting back and getting on the field, and that's why Huntley is in? That's a question for afterwards. Huntley now throws Dakota, who is hit by Jolly and Fields, 2 former Browns, but the clock stops at 1:51. Browns have it now 2nd and 3, their own 47.
I know Huntley was warming up because I've seen video of that, so maybe Shedeur, when he was away, just didn't get the message and thought he was coming back to go in, and they said, no, we've made the decision to go with Snoop Huntley.
Rams jumped off sides. Muhammad in the backfield. That should be a first down in L.A. territory.
False start.
No.
Offense, number 54. 5-yard penalty. Replay second down.
All right, 5 yards on me as well. And 10 seconds now, stations. 10 seconds. Legal ID, University Hospitals, Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
WKRK-FM and HD1 Cleveland Heights, 92.3 The Fan. An Odyssey Sports Station.
Killian Zier, the International Pathways Program player at left tackle, moved early, so 2nd and 8. Browns back on their own 42-yard line. Travion Williams, the veteran, in the backfield, and now it is Muhammad who jumps off sides. Zier did not jump. He was pumped.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 45 of the defense. 5-yard penalty. It's still a second down.
All right, so we get back the 5. Browns have 3 timeouts remaining. By the way, as we sit here during the game, mention all those big hits from Tanner Ingle. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reporting Ingle just got fined for his hit last week on Quentin Johnston in game. 2nd and 3. Clock at 1:51. Huntley shotgun. Williams is his back. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Zier left early, no flag. Huntley to throw, now the flag. Huntley rolling to his right, chased by Kendricks, throws to the sideline, incomplete for Coda in front of the Browns bench. I thought the Browns jumped early.
Offside, defense, number 1. 5-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
And our great spotter, Yak, whose eyes are better than mine, that's why he's here, because I'm blind.
He's eagle-eyed.
He as well thought the Browns moved early, but they call it on the Rams. So, Chad Hill, it's a coin toss here.
Well, the good news is what we said we wanted out of this drive, right, was a field goal opportunity. So every time they keep giving 5 yards to the Browns, it's closer to a field goal opportunity. Who will kick that field goal? That's interesting. I don't see a kicker warming up. I was looking over there. It looks like Schmidt is the only one over there kicking into the net.
First down from the LA 48. Huntley throws the slant. McDonald catches, and McDonald is out. Cade McDonald is down face first on the ground. Oh, he took a huge hit. The flag came out. Now he's moving. He's moving a little bit. Good to see he rolled over. Tony Fields, the former Brown, laid the hit. Cade McDonald caught the ball and got drilled.
Personal foul, necessary roughness.
Man.
That was scary because he went completely limp.
Number 40 of the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Yeah, he got a minute 39 to go in the preseason. You hate to see that at any time. Sean McVay is out there on the field checking on Cade McDonald. Kevin Stefanski taking a few steps, and now he is going to walk and check on his wide receiver, who took what is known as the fencing position with both arms up and out.
Yeah, he went limp. I mean, it looked like the lights were turned off for a moment. It was good to see him move right away, so you knew that at least it wasn't beyond that. But, yeah, that was a scary hit at that moment.
Oh,
and,
man.
You know, Tony Fields was here for a long time, not a dirty player. So it's just, that was such a bang play. It's good to see him up on his feet and you hear the applause from the crowd.
And he's walking off under his own power, obviously with help on either arm. But Cade McDonald is up, and he is going to walk to the blue medical tent. And it is safe to say that his day is done.
Yes.
Penalty now on 4 straight plays, 1 on the Browns and now 3 here on the Rams.
42 seconds.
And the unnecessary roughness, the personal foul, is going to move the ball to the 33-yard line. So from right here, it would be a 51-yard field goal try. So Dustin Hopkins' career long, if it were to be Dustin Hopkins, is 58. Andre Schmidt's career long in college was 54.
I think it will be Schmidt. He's the only one kicking at the net right now.
So Snoop Huntley has it. 33-yard line. Browns 3 timeouts, 1:42 to go, going right to left. They're down 1. Huntley pulls it, keeps it running left, 30, 25, and Snoop gets a little hit when he goes out of bounds, but he gets a good gain. He's right by the marker. I think they're going to mark him out 1 yard shy of the first down. Yes, they are. So he's going to get to the 24. The clock stops at 1:37, 2nd and 1.
Got a nice block right there as that read option play. He keeps it. Mitch Van Voren out of Norbert. Former All-Big East track hurdler at Marquette, the tight end paving the way right there, and then Snoop Huntley followed him for 9.
Van Voren wearing 44. He has his hand down right of the formation. Huntley hands it off. Travion Williams, the veteran back, the former Bengal. No, Monty Marshall, beg your pardon. 39, not 36, gets the 2 yards needed for the first down. They move the chains of the clock, which is also key, is moving as well. Browns trail 17-16, trailing for the first time today after the touchdown by Waters and the Rams on that last possession.
You better believe Kevin Stefanski wants to see a field goal here, so I'd imagine you're going to get 2 run plays as we're ticking down inside of a minute.
Because of all the penalties, this is technically only the 4th play of the drive, believe it or not. From the 22, the handoff. Pushing the pile. Marshall again. Inside the 20-yard line, officially now in the red zone, spotted between the 18 and 19. And the clock runs. Rams have 1 timeout. They will not take it. They're as eager to get to Hopkins and go home as are the Browns, as they are eager to finish this preseason. And right here, potentially set up a game-winning field goal try.
Yeah, if this is regular season right now, you're asking the kicker, where do you want the ball? And you're usually just going to kneel it. The quarterback's either going to go to the right hash, the left hash, or keep it right in the middle of the field.
And Huntley, right in between the hashes, will take a knee with 11. And the Browns are going to run it down and bring out what looks to be Andre Schmidt.
Yes, sir.
Who was here late in the season, was never active. And Andre Schmidt, when the Browns call timeout with 2 seconds remaining, will be given a chance to win this game. The former Lou Groza Award winner for the best kicker in college football. Preseason, he's hit both of his field goals, including a long of 49. Nathan, they're going to spot this on the 19. From here, it will be a 37-yard field goal. Bojorquez kneels at the 27. This will potentially win the game.
Could be the biggest kick of his career.
Andre Schmidt. Bojorquez waits for it. Puts it down. Schmidt, kick to the uprights, and it is good. And the Browns win. 19-17. And Andre Schmidt is mobbed by his teammates at the 35-yard line. The Browns end the preseason perfect at 3-0, undefeated in the summer for the first time in 4 years.
That's awesome. Awesome
Absolutely.
for that kid. And listen, that's a big pressure kick. That was right down the middle, not an inch of deviation, right over the center, split the uprights, and that's what you want to see. And I think the Browns have a kicking decision to make. There are financial implications, yes, but we all know right now it would be so deflating to see them go score, miss an extra point, have it be a factor in a game against Joe Burrow and the Bengals, because that's what we're on to now, and the Browns are going to have a tough decision. Schmidt, for his part, did everything you could have asked of him in the preseason. That one right down the middle, as was that 49-yarder you referenced in Philly last week.
So there is a kicking conversation to be had. There is a quarterback conversation to be had as well. Dylan Gabriel looked great. Shedeur Sanders had a rough afternoon. Joe Flacco got the Browns in the end zone in the first quarter, and the Browns get out of here with a victory. That final scoring drive brought to you by Ballybet. Bring more fun to your fandom with Ballybet Sportsbook app. Download today and get $50 in bonus bets when you place your wager, your first wager of $10 or more. Ballybet, an official sports betting partner of the Cleveland Browns. The most important thing about the drive, it ended in a game-winning field goal. Final thoughts after Browns' victory after this on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
Here we find the Homo sapiens comparatus in his natural habitat. He appears to be enjoying a Canada Dry as he reclines on what is known to the locals as Daddy's Recliner. The refreshing ginger taste reminding him that comfort is in our nature. Oh, he's reaching for something. He's almost got it. Yes, the remote. Time for some much-deserved movie hunting. Canada Dry. Sip into your comfort zone.
Thank you for holding.
Are you sick of giant HR and payroll companies giving you the runaround? Say goodbye to the frustration. HR Butler is here to deliver fast, friendly service and real value. No endless on-hold music, no automated responses. As a proud partner of the Cleveland Browns, HR Butler provides real people, white glove service, expert advice, and software that actually works. Ditch the headaches. Call 614-923-2900 or visit hrbutler.com. HR Butler, your new payroll and benefits partner.
It's a moment of magic in the mundane.